Welcome, everybody, to the Bones Unfiltered podcast. I'm your host, Bones. Right here next to me is my sidekick and cohort, Wolf from Vair Records, also Wolf Talk and Vair Podcasting.
How you doing today?
Today we got a very special guest that's on today. Sorry we're a little late. We ran into a little bit of technical difficulties, which is the story of my life. But today, without further ado, we have a young man that really rocks out the fucking blues. His name is Tumblur. He's actually from Whitehall, Pennsylvania.
You threw
And,
it all out there.
oh, dude, I
come
totally
and
He
get
did.
me,
did.
girls.
He.
Come and get me,
But-
ladies.
But before we go further, I do want to take a quick moment for your buddy, Tumblr. I want to take a moment of silence, and our condolences go out to Forrest Gregory Lane. And I just want to take a moment for him. All righty. Well, may Forrest rest in peace. So my condolences to you about the loss of your buddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
One cool thing that I did notice on you, I was trying to do a little bit of research on you, is you and I share the same birth month. You're the 6th of December. I'm the 13th. So lucky 1-3, baby. But we're both 70s babies. Scott's in here. Scott Braley, what's
What
up,
up,
my
Scott?
brother?
Hey, Scott.
Pleasure
Scott, can
having
you go ahead
you
and
in
blast this out on my page for me, please?
Hell yeah, you will.
Also, I know it's been out there for a little bit. I think we already did that, right? We got some people out there on that one. But I got to tell you what happened today.
Oh, please do.
Because
Yeah.
I believe in like everything happens for a reason in life, man. I'm a strong, huge believer in that, right?
Right.
And you and I had a conversation the other day about you and your son and what you were doing, and hopefully trying to take off a little bit with the. Am I correct with that? Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And sorry he couldn't make it. I had my days fucked up, and he had to go to bed. He has to work in the morning.
It's okay. But I want to tell you what happened. So I was driving. And I went to a random barber shop today, so I can get my head nice and tightened up for everybody.
Well, yeah, they lowered your ears far, didn't they?
And while I was in there, this younger man walked in, and he had his 2 kids with him, and one of his sons had Down syndrome. And I started talking because he's like, no, I don't want my hair. I said, no, you're gonna get it just like this. And he goes, no. He started freaking out, right? I said, no, you want a beard instead, right? So me and this dude were like, while we're getting our hair cut, having a good time. And I told him about you and what you were like, what we're looking at doing, and he's like, that's awesome. He's like, I just got my son involved in the Special Olympics. And so I told him,
so cool.
No doubt, here's what happened. I said, wait, what's that shirt? And this man took his shirt off of his body to show me that this is the team that his son plays for.
Oh, that's so cool.
And this, he said it says coach on it.
Hell yeah. That's pimp.
And I told him that I would wear this tonight through this. And so I'm going to wear this tonight because I'm a man of my fucking word.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, my son was disappointed because he was like, I told him, I said, yeah, you're going to do the podcast with me tonight. And he goes, I can't. And I go, why can't you? And he goes, yeah, I got to work in the morning. I said, it's not Tuesday. He goes, yeah, it is.
So, homie, I hope you're watching because I told you I'm a man of my word. And we're going to get that out there for them tonight.
And, dude, that thing's pimp on the back, dude. I like it.
I'm not even going to lie. It's tight like a tiger. It was big on him. I didn't realize I was such a man, dude. Like, I guess whatever. It fits good though. And I told him he got my number and stuff. I said, don't worry, I'm gonna lace up some Tumblr shirts. I said, I'll actually make the whole team shirts if that's what you want. I don't care. Let's get it going. So
dude, that's fucking awesome. Dude, the Special Olympics are so cool. And for those of you all that don't know, what he's talking about, he and I had a conversation, and he actually wants to even be a part of this. So it is very possible you'll see Tumblr again, and he may make a visit on one of my Special Olympics editions.
I'm just going to run through, grab basketballs and slide on my ass across the floor and then throw it back to you and then walk out. That's what I'm going to do.
Be like a super cameo.
Yeah, I don't know, like a superhero or something. here we go. I'm stealing the ball. Whatever. I don't know. We'll have
what's
some
up,
fun
Flo?
with it, though.
Welcome, Flo.
I'll be like what with the Globetrotters for the
Hell.
Special Olympics.
There you go.
I'll do some kind of weird trick. I don't know. I can belly flop pretty good. I'm good at that. Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. So I wanted to share that with you. That was really special when that happened today. And I was like, man, the guy upstairs, he really works in miraculous ways. I'm telling you, dude. So,
he
I'm
totally
telling you.
does. Especially we were just talking about that. So which
That's
is
it.
really crazy. I mean, that's awesome. And then here it happened. I think everybody out there, if you've never seen Special Olympics, you need to find it in your hometown and you need to make a point to go, because I tell you right now, you are not going to be surrounded by better human beings on this planet than those fucking kids.
why don't you tell them what you were going to tell them, what we talked about. Tell them, because that's important for you, man. And
yeah, it is. Well, one thing that I'm
awesome.
going to do, the ones that don't know, and I don't know why we lost Wolf, but we did. She'll be back.
I don't know. Are you going to be hating at me if I eat a taco while you're doing this?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Good,
You got to eat. You just got off one podcast and now you're on another
man.
one. So you got to eat. But what he's referring to, for those that don't know, like say, for instance, Miss Flo that's in here, and welcome again, Flo. Thank you so much for stopping in. Scott, you're always the rock, and I appreciate that, brother. For those that don't know, I got a harebrained idea, and I don't know how it's going to work, but how well it'll go. It went pretty good with my son, but I had a vision to have people with the Special Olympics or just special needs in general. I think that they should have a platform where they can get on there and brag about themselves. They can talk about their life, the adversities they've gone through. I've got a young lady that she's my neighbor's granddaughter. She has Down syndrome, and they're in town, but sadly they had a funeral. I'm going to actually have her on the show next week. But the nice thing about Andrea is she's got Down syndrome. She doesn't do Special Olympics. However, this young lady, I don't know how the hell they do it, but she has been to so many CMA awards and so many CMA fests. She has met so many fucking celebrities. It's unreal.
I'll give her $100 if she can get me in there so I can share I'll rush that stage and sing a song.
Well, you never know. She would try. Because she did ask me this. She goes, hey, Bones? And I said, yeah, honey, because I was telling her about you today. And she goes, is he good looking? And I said, well, honey, I don't really judge dudes. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I would say that no, but you might think he is. But I thought it was so funny because she was so serious. But it's they're so genuine. I'm going to send you a
couple t-shirts.
Hell yeah. But I tell you what, the special needs kids, and when I call them kids, but hell, all of mine on my team half of them are my age. But I tell you what, they are just beyond exceptional. Beyond exceptional. I love it. So I'm looking forward to doing this podcast. For those people that want to tune in, like I was telling Tumblr, and even Wolf, the only thing that bothers me is there are some shitheads out on the internet that want to make fun of people that are less fortunate than them. And but the good thing is when you're sitting in the hot seat like they are, they can't see the comments. But what bothers me would be their family might see it. So I would hope that when I do this, people conduct themselves well.
You can shut the comments off on anything that you want to. So you don't have to worry about.
Really? Oh, I
don't even worry about. Don't let that get in your way. We're gonna have asshole people.
Oh yeah.
No matter where we go or what we do. People try to cancel people for no good reasons, right? Why? Because it doesn't live up to what you think. Well, guess what? If you're that shallow of a human being to make fun of somebody because they're going to shine right now, maybe you need to go out and work a little harder and get whatever dream it is that you're trying to live. You know what I mean?
Amen to that.
Do not let that hold you up. I will personally put a bounty out on anybody that does that, just to go over there and, pull their toes and tickle them with feathers and shit. What else would we do?
Yeah, you can block anybody that comes in your comments that you don't like their conversation.
Yeah, that's what moderators are for, man. Just cut them right out of the equation.
Some people, Miss Linda said, some people are just born assholes and just
That's
need to
it.
grow big. And you're
That's
right. Yeah, that is true. Miss Judy, welcome. Thank you. Miss Amanda, thank you for coming in. A lot of familiar faces again, and I'm very blessed for that because, like I was telling Tumblr, this is a brand new podcast, and I hope it takes off. I hope I have a good thing, and I hope I do a good thing with the Special Olympics. I really do, because that. But like I was telling them, I don't care if I have 2 people in the room or if I have 100. It doesn't make any difference to me as long as somebody gets to hear these special needs kids talk and brag about themselves. Those that want to hear and experience that are welcome. Those who don't, then it's fine. The door, just exit and go on the internet wherever the fuck you want to go. It's fine.
Right.
I'm not even kidding you.
Yeah.
I am telling you, with all that is going to take off, man.
I hope so. I think so too.
If it doesn't, there's something wrong with the world, because I want to listen. When we watch regular Olympics, we get interviews with everybody, right?
Yeah.
Right. And they get to talk about where they're from and how they've been doing it and everything else. So what's the difference?
Yeah, there is none.
Exactly.
Give them
the
their
only
time
difference is they don't generally
amazing.
give them the platform.
Great idea.
I think so too, and I hope it works
time
out.
To shine, man. Let them shine.
And I don't know about you, Tumblr, but I've never seen anybody do a podcast about special needs
ever.
I haven't either. So
I will tell you this though. I did see, like I was telling you that night, there was that coffee shop. I'm not sure what coffee shop it was, but there is a coffee shop, and they built it all around special needs, right?
Yep.
So you're going in there, knowing who's going to be serving you, knowing how they're going to be making that coffee, knowing everything about it, and who's going to be cleaning up everything, just like any other restaurant. But it gives them an opportunity to feel like they are part of. They're part of our society, whether you like it or not. They are, they're our children, our brothers, our uncles, it's just what it is. And so at that point, like, why do we treat any different? There's no reason to treat any different.
No,
there's
shallow about that. I'm telling you, you are onto something good. I love it, and I will help sponsor whatever I can with that.
Well, I appreciate that, brother.
Absolutely.
I hope it takes off. I can't wait. Andrea was so pumped. So hopefully next week, everybody, probably like say a Wednesday, probably around 10 in the morning, I'll have Andrea on, and I'm just going to let her just explain all of her cool experiences with the CMA and CMA Fest and all the cool people that she's met.
Send me a link. Oh,
hell yeah. Absolutely.
I'll be there.
Absolutely.
I ain't got shit to do on a Wednesday anyways, right? So I just sit back and
welcome.
I don't know what the rules are on here. The last one was wide open, so I don't know where we're at right now. So
the rules are whatever the hell you want.
No rules?
There's no rules. There's no rules.
I'm drinking a beer, so I mean.
Yeah, you can have
You've been smoking, drinking, and telling lies already too.
Nobody said anything about beer drinking on any podcast.
So I can eat my tacos and not get judged, right?
Right.
That's right.
Right, good. I'm gonna eat my tacos because it is Tuesday and I need tacos.
Now I do got a question for you. I was watching. I called one of my buddies today because he is very big into the blues, and I go, dude, I found the perfect guy for you. I said, I promise you're gonna dig this dude. This cat he is your kind of music to a T. So he looked you up, and of course he's hit me back and was like, fuck yeah. And I said, I knew you'd love him. But it's in your music video, Whiskey When I'm Gone, which by the way is really, really good. It's kind of a short story for those who hasn't seen it. It's kind of like, it tells like a little story, kind of about your woman getting mad and telling you to hit the fucking bricks, and so he takes off on this fucking hog. But what I want to know from you is, what is the story behind the lettering drift strangely on the back of on the back of your vest? What is the story behind that?
All right, so drift strangely is pretty funny, man. So I moved down to Florida 10 years ago, and I went in to get my haircut, and I met this dude Gino, right? Gino was rocking this Drift Strangely shirt, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is Drift Strangely? And he's like, well, it all started with a bunch of my friends. We're all skateboarders. We started talking and vibing and shit, and we realized he's from New Jersey, and we're all tattooed up. We ride motorcycles, skateboarders when we were kids, you know, all that stuff. And their whole thing behind this is one of his friends said, wouldn't it be cool to just drift strangely through every town and get like a shitty tattoo of like something where we were and like ride our skateboards all over? That's how Drift Strangely started. So
No
the funny
shit.
thing is though, is that leather right there is, there's only two of them that have Drift Strangely on them. And one is Gino and the other one is me. And so I told him, I was like, listen, I'm gonna rock this. Are you cool with me? Like, he's like, I don't give a shit what you do with it, man. You fit the cut. So that's what it is. And let me tell you, I've been stopped 3 times around the country. Some motorcycle clubs and shit that were like, yo, what's that? And I'm like, what? You don't like the Drift Strangely? And I'll start finger in my mouth and put my finger in my belly button and be like, that's how I do it. You know what I mean? And they're like, like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I ain't know none of those MC dudes. I have no ties to nothing, man. I go where I want to go when I want to go. And that's it. I don't have nobody tell me anything. But that whole thing right there, that's my homie Gino. That's my barber. I knew I really loved that man when he asked me if I ever had a Key West mustache cut. And I said, no. And he's like, are you sure? And he had this flowered shirt on, just like my hat. No joke. It's probably almost the same thing as my hat. And he jumped in my lap and mounted me. And he was like, well, joke was on him. I pulled him in tighter. And he was like, oh, I was like, now it's not so funny, right? Maybe you should get bigger, bro. That's my boy Gino. So Drift Strangely is just like kind of, you know, it just is what it is. We just drift strangely through places and make friends and move on, man. That's all it is.
So why'd you move to Florida from Pennsylvania? That's a pretty big stretch.
Bad divorce.
You
want to know why I moved back to Pennsylvania from Florida? Another bad divorce. So, look it, man. Here's what
you should have picked a different state.
Hey, listen, no, you know why I didn't?
Why
I came up here because my children are I call them children, but they're in their 20s, man.
You know, I still do the
my
same
kids
thing,
are all over 20, but they're still my babies, you know. And
Right.
hell yeah.
and I came up over Christmas to just kind of hang out with them. And you know, sometimes, you know, you get put into places where you don't realize, you know, like when you're going through things, you don't realize why you're going through that or what's going to happen next. But I came up to Pennsylvania and I was supposed to just come up for Christmas and hang out. And well, next thing you know, my buddy says to me, hey, man, can you help me do this flooring at my house? I said, sure. Well, he has rental properties. Next thing you know, my daughter's getting a house from him. And I'm over there remodeling the house from my daughter, first house. And I felt like I was blessed to be able to do that. Meanwhile, my ex down in Florida, she's bitching at me. You want to see you later. I'm going to help my kid any day of the week. You know what I mean?
Right.
Over anybody. That's top.
Yeah.
It's family first. God, family, then me. You know, work, whatever it is, you know. But then, you know, it's kind of funny because then I started getting comfortable here again. And I'm like, man, I really do miss all my friends and shit. The only thing I wasn't missing was the sunshine because it's cold as fuck up here, bro.
No.
I mean, cold as fuck. My boys are riding motorcycles down in Florida, and I'm up here like shoveling snow. I lost 10 pounds, bro. Probably 15 fucking pounds. This dude's gonna come out rocking this year, bro. I'm telling you, ladies, you have no idea what's coming at you right now, man.
I'm from Ohio, so I know the feeling.
Oh God, it was terrible. I hated it. I literally hated it. I'm like, is it gonna ever get sunny again?
I know, right?
Stop? Like, well, it's brutal. But then another thing happens, right? Another gift was given to me, and the gift is that I was looking for a place for myself. I wanted to find like an old brick like warehouse or something that I could turn into a, you know, bachelor. I'm a bachelor now, bachelor pad, and have a recording studio in there and have a place that, you know, musicians could come in and we can jam, make noise and not piss off any neighbors, you know?
Right.
No,
And I found this old church. It was built in 1912. It's an old Russian Orthodox church. And somebody had tried to convert it into a house already. And I'm like, all right, let me go check this thing out. And I rolled up into the neighborhood and I noticed that it was not a good neighborhood at all. And there was a lot of rundown houses that were like falling over. And I'm like, I don't know what it was, man. But just like you, I had that epiphany, right? I got smacked in the face with this idea. And so now I'm starting a nonprofit. And It's called the Urban Arts. Um, what the heck is that? Whatever. But it's like streets to beats, right? So basically what it is that we are going to put a studio inside of this church. We are going to mentor the children that are on the streets, say 12 to 17 years old. We're going to put a 5-year program together. We're going to teach them how to, be videographers, or cut film, edit film, write poetry, mentor them, make sure that their homework's done, give them a hot meal, you know what I mean? Like, and we're going to teach them how to sing into a microphone and just have fun and just try to teach them like what we're doing right now. I realized when I was going through this whole process of making this album that it's not cheap, right? Like to do it right and be professional and be able to run with the big boys, man, you got to dump some loot into it,
Yeah.
And then there's investors and there's everything else. And I truly believe that a lot of the rap music nowadays, right? And even back to Biggie, Tupac, all of them, they all had the struggles, right? We were all like coming from the streets and we had those struggles, right? But what happens when like there's that dude that maybe has that voice, right? Or has that ambition or has that drive, but he can't get into that studio because, well, you just don't have enough money or you don't have enough this. So my idea is to build a platform, a program to be able to bring these kids in off the streets after school from 3 to 7, make sure they got something to eat, make sure that they're getting home okay, make sure that there's mentors here, make sure that their homework's getting done, something to eat. Like, what are we going to do today? Well, today we're going to learn about graffiti art.
Kind of reminds me of that movie, Honey. Have you ever seen that?
I have not.
I don't think I have. Honey?
Jennifer Lopez was in that movie, and she did the exact same thing where she was teaching kids how to do dance, choreographic dancing.
Right. Huh. So this whole thing is that it's a project that we can bring anything into, right? But we're going to start in this church, and it's the church, right? So like that guy upstairs is going to help me with it. You know what I mean? He's going to put the right people in my place so that we can get this thing going. All the way down to the people that I know that are in motorcycle clubs and stuff like that, that are already willing to make sure that they're going to do drive-bys and make sure that the security's good for it. You know what I mean? Right. Like, all of that stuff. And that's what it's really about, is just bringing community together, giving these kids an opportunity that they may not have, and then teaching them a skill. And hopefully at like when they turn 18 and they have like, they want to pursue that. Well, I'm hoping that then those 18-year-olds will then start mentoring the 12-year-olds that just went through that program. You know what I mean?
There's the movie.
Okay.
I definitely ain't seen that.
I don't know. I ain't seen Jenny. I ain't seen J-Lo looking like that. I'll be honest with you. That was a long time ago, I think. But if you could get that J-Lo, my number.
I'm sorry. It's Jessica Alba.
Man, you had me all worked up.
J-Lo, Jessica Alba. Well,
but no, it's still a great movie. You should check it out.
You know what really reminded me of when I rolled up onto that church, and this is no joke, Sister Act with Whoopi.
Oh, I remember
they were up that one church, and they like opened it, and I
love Whoopi Goldberg.
It was like that's it. You know what I mean? And I was
that movie's old as fuck.
Kind of changed my whole attitude, and I know there's a lot of musicians out there that would like to donate or help with something like that, but there's not really anything like that. I mean, not like to do it legitimately. I don't want people like going out and blowing it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to run it. I'm not going to run it. I just want to get everything together, get it started, put the right people in play, and get it going. And I want to come back and visit when I'm coming through town and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a thing for me. It's just a thing that hit me. So I want to try to help with this project and get it going, And the last podcast I was on with the other gentleman too, they were like, yo, we'll come up there and show these kids how to, produce some music. And that's what it's all about. That's exactly what it's all about. It takes a community, not just
absolutely.
Family. And I just think it's an awesome idea. So thanks for letting me put that plug in there for a second.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, do you have the building and everything set up of exactly
so the
where
building
you're
is up for sale. The building is up for sale. And I just now got I put the logo here. I'll just show you, right? I'll just show you.
Oh, hell yeah. If you got it.
I'll just show you. I got the logo done, everything. That's what I like to do. I'm a very creative person. So
No,
Yes.
you got it, Scott. I'm glad you got it, buddy.
What happened? We good?
I said, yeah, I sent him a shirt. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's right. Sure the hell does.
Can you see it? Probably not now. No.
Yeah, it's
Anyways, it's not going to show it.
Yeah,
It's
that's okay. It's a little too bright.
Urban Arts Collective. Okay. Which
you'll
means,
put it on your Facebook, won't you?
Oh man, I'm gonna blast it out. I just got
There you go.
a friend of mine who does some stuff like this. Literally, she helped me out with the budget and stuff like that. So, because I went over and I was like, is this something like, am I living a pipe dream right now? Or is this something that we could actually do? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I got ADHD like a sumbitch. I ain't gonna lie. Like, but I get these ideas and I'm like, okay, that's a great idea. Let's give it to the person that can actually make it happen now. You know what I mean? And because I'm just wild, man, and I'm off into another direction, come through with my shirt off and I'm like, woo, let's go there. But I said to her, I was like, is this something that we can really do? And she looked at it and she goes, I'm not going to lie. It's a great idea. And then because of that, I went to some other people that I know and I shared it out a little bit. Mm-hmm. Lo and behold, I get to my one boy and he goes, I got to put you in touch with somebody. They're doing the same thing over here. You might want to link up with those people. So then I try to link up with those people. And now everybody's like, well, that's a different county. So it's okay. We can do it over in this county. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to step on toes. Somebody's already doing it. Great. High fives, man. Get that building. You know what I mean? Let's do it over there. But anything I can do to help. But at the end of the day, I have some people that I've grown up with that are like, okay. And let's see what we can do. Let's get this thing rocking for you. So I just got the budget. I know what I need. And I have somebody that's, fingers crossed, going to get that building for us. And that's half the battle right there is the building. So,
hell yeah.
And then I'll go after a contractor that I know, Corpix contract. Just know I'm coming for you. Because if you don't.
Yeah. And all corporate people that are listening to
you
him.
out. You have to. And I didn't even ask you yet. Right. We'll see.
All the corporate people listen. There's sponsorships there.
You know what? At the end of the day, you need a write-off and we need shit. So that's the way it goes,
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Tit for tat. It works. Help each other out.
And at the end of the day, the kids are benefiting from it. So
hell yeah. Well, when you get it done, man, send let me know that you've posted your shit and I'll grab it and I'll share it too. I'll do the same thing.
That's what it's all about.
I'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
We'll blast it all out.
That's it. That's it. That's what it's all about. So Wolf, what's your claim to fame? Tell me a little bit about you because I haven't really gotten to talk to you at all.
I've been doing podcasting for 7 years. As of January, somebody, not mentioning any names, but nominated me for Best Podcast of the Year. So that's other than Southern Lights Entertainment as well.
Nice.
So we both will be there at the award ceremony in November.
When's that?
November 14th.
Yeah. Yep. In Oak Ridge, Tennessee, at the historic Oak Ridge Theater. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. Throwing down like that, huh?
Hell yeah. Well, we're gonna try anyway.
Who did I hear? What musician was it? There was somebody that sat out there and painted the side of their car or something like that. Who they were?
Oh, I don't know. I know they do a lot of shit there. I do know that. A couple of the guys I had on before, Mark Bees and Jesse, he goes by Juice Cleveland. They have I forget what the hell they called it now, the Collective or something, but we'll have a bunch of different musicians come out and they play they start at noon and play till midnight. And they'll have a bunch of different musicians that have 45-minute or hour sets. It's pretty cool.
So the thing that I'm talking about, I feel like, oh man, was it Jennings?
Oh, anyways. Wade Jennings? Or Struggle?
Struggle. Oh, no, I don't know. Listen, all I know is that it was in the 60s and 70s when he was trying to come out with this music and nobody would look at him because his shit was so off the rails.
That probably was Waylon. Yeah.
And what he did was He
He was
parked
the shit.
outside of that thing and just let his music play out of some car with his name painted on the side of it. Excuse me. And he grew enough attraction from it that somebody was like, he's like, I'm going to do it every night. I'm going to do it every night until somebody lets me in one of those studios. And that's how he got into a studio.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't remember who it was. I'm thinking it was him, but it was definitely an outlaw country because there was no outlaw country then. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was all that that shit. And he was like, you know, like for that time. But it was pretty, I don't know. I got a bad memory, bro.
Well, that's all right. Now, what got you into the blues?
Jim Morrison,
Hell
BB
yeah.
King, Johnny Cash. Like, I love all of that music. You know, I'll tell you a funny story. I sat with BB King and didn't even know I was sitting with BB King. How about those
No
apples?
shit.
I was like 17, 16, 17.
Oh my God.
My cousin had started this thing called Lehigh Valley Blues and Jazz Festival. And so he started it with just himself in this little hut thing that we had, you know, at the local playground where we all grew up and where our family's from, and started playing some blues. Next thing you know, he got somebody to sell some food at it. Next thing you know, we got one of the local fire halls to pull the liquor ticket, you know, and next thing you know, we got a festival in our small town. And the one year he went all out and he hired some big name people. Well, I was at the age of like, oh, it's my cousin that runs this. So I got a wristband and I could just go run amok and do whatever I wanted to do. And I ended up behind the stage and I didn't realize who I was sitting next to. I just saw these two cool old black dudes that were like, we're just chilling back there telling bullshit stories. And my cousin came back and he's like, bro, you can't be back here. And they're like, no, he's fine. He can stay right here. I was like, see, they said it's all right, bro. I don't even like, I didn't know who they were at all. And we chilled back there probably for 4 hours, just telling stories about nonsense, you know, and where, you know, the stuff they were from. I didn't know who it was, man. And then like
That's fucking
went
cool,
out,
though.
ran out to my friends, and then he came on and was like, oh, wait, that's who I was just hanging out with. But it was chill, man. So you know, and I truly believe that like when you hit like fame and there's like those things that happen, right? And like you can't go someplace without somebody knowing you. And I think he probably felt so happy that I just rolled in there just to hang out and talk with them, and not knowing who he was, not trying to get something signed, not trying to do any of that, but just to sit and have some good conversation. He was not letting me out of that room. He was like, no, he's good. He can sit right here and just hang out. I was like, whatever. There was a keg of beer. I didn't care. I was drinking beer.
There's a cool old black dude it's at the Bourbon Blues and Boogie Bar in Nashville. I think it's off Printer's Alley, I think. But his name is Gil Gann. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. But if you've never heard of Gil Gann and you're ever in Nashville, he plays that bar all the time. Like every time I go to Nashville, I make a point to go watch Gil at least one day that we're there. Right. And he's just got that raspy. His voice is raspy, kind of like yours. That very bluesy. Like when you hear it, you know it's like, oh yeah, it's. But apparently his bassist used to be a bassist that played with BB King, which I thought was pretty cool too. So it's crazy. It's crazy how small the world really is. You know,
it's just a wild thing. But the blues, I've just always had like that, you know, just that feeling of that, just the real feeling of that soul and that and that storytelling. You know what I mean? Like to really tell me where you came from and to really give it to me from the inside. And I think what I really love too is just how basic your like instruments and stuff can be. Like it can be as simple as just a 3-string something, somebody pounding on the floor and just you know what I mean? Like you just get that vibe going, and next thing you know, the rest is coming out. You know, it tells the stories of the struggle. It tells the stories of love in a different perspective. You know what I mean? I love it. And the funny thing is, when I didn't even realize, this sound that I'm making, I didn't even realize I would make a sound like this, you know what I mean? Or make the music that I'm making right now. Well, what we did was we went into the studio and I sang a song. I got found by Lucio Rubino and Sean Salmon. And if you don't know who they are, it's Paramore and Puddle of Mud. That's who I got found by. And I was singing karaoke at a bar. And they were like, "What are you doing, man? What? Come make an album." And I didn't know who they were either. And I did the
No
same
shit.
stupid shit, put your foot in your mouth and then be like, sorry. I always said, man, I don't know who it is, but I got to hire somebody to stand next to me and tell me who the fuck I'm talking with. I really need that help because I'm constantly like, and they're like, "Do you know who you're?" But I feel like shit would change then. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's an innocent thing of like how I keep meeting these people because I don't know who the fuck they are.
Well, you're
You know
not a
what I mean?
fanboy, and they, and they love that. People
Yeah,
don't want to be bombarded all the
I just
time.
want to get drunk and hang out and have a good time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Like let's party and have fun. I don't care who you are. Let's go. You know. But anyways, like, so that whole thing happened, and I went into the studio for the first time ever in my life 2.5 years ago, man. Like, I've never been in studios. I never did any of that. I put something out in the universe that said, I couldn't remember 3 generations above me, and I wanted to not be forgotten 3 generations below me. And I did this whole project just starting out, just that my great grandbabies would know who I was, and that was it. I never did it for anything other than that. And I feel like the honesty and what's coming out of my soul for this album is because it was for them. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for anybody. But then to be able to have people come to me and tell me that, like, this music, I had one gentleman that told me this music changed, it saved his life. Like, he was ready to do that. And he heard me, and I'm like, what? Are you kidding me, bro? Now, when somebody says that to me, now how the fuck are we supposed to stop that? Right now, we can't stop. And now it's a personal mission of mine to just continue on to do what I'm doing. Because I don't know, man. I honestly don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but it sounds good.
You're in good company, brother.
It sounds good.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing either.
Keep doing it, man. You know what I mean? Like, stop all the bullshit around it and let's just get up and go do it. And it's been an absolute blessing. But like, I said from the beginning, I said, I'm gonna dump a bunch of money into this, and at the end of the day, maybe nothing happens, and that's okay. You know what I mean? But maybe something great will happen, and that's okay also. And anything in between is just okay. Like, whatever it is what it is. Don't put any expectations on it, and just go have fun and do it. Just like I said with your podcast, don't put any expectations on it, but just go out and have fun and do it, because it's not for anybody other than you and your son.
That's right.
And that's just what it is, right? And so when you keep that honesty and that humility to yourself, like, that's when people actually attract to that, because it's not a show I'm trying to sell. It's just who I am. It's authentic. It's just me. And just like your thing is just you, which I think is just amazing that happens. And the thing with the nonprofit, it's for them. But I just want to give people, just give them a chance, man. That's all it is. And so I just, the blues just came out of me. So the first thing I did was I went into the studio and I sang a song by Paul Cawthon. I'm a big Paul Cawthon song, Cocaine Country Dancing. Roll up to the club in my 1964 Caddy Street, ready to stone at 1:45, just looking for fun. It's like that fucking gospel, like, and I'll twist for you, baby, and I'll rip for you, baby. Take another shot, get lit for you, baby. Hooey! It's like good feeling shit. And I went in the studio and I did that. And my producer sent it off to a writer that he knows. He goes, yo, this is his first time ever in a studio. He goes, what? And he sent me back a scratch that had Whiskey When I'm Gone on it. And it was just a guitar thing and a melody and some words. And I said, that ain't on the radio yet? He goes, that's your job. I said, game on. How much does he want for it? $500. Yeah, I'll give him, send him over 500. He said, you got 2 weeks. Memorize it and tell me what you want to do with it. And 2 weeks later, I went back to the studio and I said to him, all right, man. He's like, did you learn it? I said, inside and out. He goes, all right, what do you want to do with it? I said, well, I want some nerdy ass white boys playing some horns. I want some girls singing like gospel shit in the background. I want, all this stuff I'm saying. And he's like, all right. And I was like, I want 3 little people. And he goes, what? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, why? I said, because we're going to stack them up, throw a cape on me, and let them light a blunt and fucking give me a drink while we go out. Kick the rope. He goes, what the fuck did I find? I said, just remember, you started this shit. I didn't come to you. You came to me, right? So let's go have some fucking fun, man. Let's bring the circus to town because that's what I am. You know what I mean? Like, let's party and have a good time, bro. And then that song cut, and it came out better than I thought it was going to. The people that came in to help me in the studio with it. Get the Whiskey When I'm Gone, man, that was like a thing. It was just like a thing, right? And so we were talking about, what is that all about, right? Well, then we wrote the prequel to it. The prequel is Bad Decisions. And these are all stories of my life, right? So Bad Decisions is about me meeting, damn it, I'm going to say it. Yes, Nicole, it's about me meeting you for the first time, right? So like my first ex-wife, right? Because she had said, that song's about me. I was like, you think it would be about you. But they are. They're about my life situations, right? So 23, that's when she saw me, like thought I was out to have some fun, but with that long blonde hair and that sundress that she wears, I knew she was like kryptonite to me. It's the truth, man. Found her, and then that didn't work out. And so that song is actually her kicking me out of the house. Like, boy,
it's kind of like the video was.
Door, right? And then, at the end of it, if you notice the end of it, the video where it has a different girl on the bike, because I'm like, whatever, man, I can go get another one tonight. You know what I mean? And I do. And then the next song that comes in that order, which you guys are all going to hear on the album because I'm going to place them properly. But the next song on that is Smoking, because the bad girl, that new girl always wants that bad boy. And that's what that one's about. Yeah. Oh, you got the bad boy now, but this is what I'm going to go do, live my life and keep doing what I'm doing. So I'm be smoking and drinking and telling lies and hanging out with my boys. But when the sun comes up, shit, we did it again, bro. We got to get my bike. I got to get home. You know what I mean? She going to be pissed off. And she is, but she's not. She makes you breakfast in the morning, but still she's looking on her phone for that next person. You know what I mean? So, and it goes on and on and on. And I could tell you the whole thing, but I don't want to ruin it. You guys got to buy the album to find out how it goes.
Exactly.
Oh, hell yeah. So is it kind of a concept album?
It's here's how it started, was that we did one song and then we did another song and then we did another song and then we did, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? I'm literally giving these songs, like, now if I can place them right in order, and I'm like, whoo, this ain't on accident. You know what I mean? It's not on accident. Like, what did I ask for? I asked to tell my grandchildren, my great grandchildren, who the fuck I was. And out of nowhere, it starts coming these songs to tell them who the fuck I was. You know what I mean? And so it's just kind of this whole thing that was like an accidental on purpose, I guess, but it's just happening. And, there's another one coming out soon. I'm going to drop it real soon. And now I'm going back in the studio to do the last one. And the last one, I had people comment on some of the songs online and stuff like, oh, you shouldn't talk about the devil. And, one of my songs is Dancing with the Devil, right? Listen to the words of what Dancing with the Devil is. So it's about like realizing what you're going through and how you hang up those dancing shoes. Yeah, I wasn't the best person. Sinners, have you ever walked in the shoes of the devil? Well, I played his game, and I'm here to tell you, and it just tells a story about, if you think that you're ready to go dance with him, let me lace up your shoes, man, because it's going to be a hard ride. But I just hung up my dancing shoes. You know what I mean? So like,
right.
People, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole theme behind it. You really got to listen to the music and not just one or two words that are coming out. I'm telling you a story. Just got to pick it up. You know what I mean? So it's cool. But the last one is really, truly special to my heart, man. It's like, you talk about the blues and where it came from. You're going to hear it in the last one. The last one is that low down, beating the ground, drag your ass boy in the church and go find yourself some Jesus because you need it right now, you know? And
Right.
that's the cry for help, you know? And the last song is called Help, and it will be amazing. I'm telling you that right now. So simple, so old school, but so soulful, you know, and that's really what that music was all about. And it hits a note with me. And I've said to everybody, I said, I don't, once that song, I've been procrastinating almost to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that one there is going to hit. That one's going to hit hard. And I haven't found. I think I may have found the right person last night. Um, well, I had a conversation with somebody, and uh, it's going to take the right person to be able to record what I want them to record and how I want them to record it. Because I've tried it once already, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it. And I said, that ain't it. You know, this is a cry for help. This is my from the inside, get that devil out of me, bro. I need that man. Because if you don't get him out of me, I'm going to be with him forever. It's that tug of war who wants me, and so it's just going to be a really, really amazing song. I can't wait to find the right person. That's the whole reason my album kind of stalled a little bit, was because it's cool. We can all make music, but I'm not making music. I'm telling my life. You know what I mean? So it's very special to me, and it's got to be right.
Now you kind of say that you kind of allude like maybe you don't know exactly when it's going to drop, or do you? Do you know exactly when you're going to drop this album?
So I have one that I was going to. I have one that was going to one of my last songs. I have two more, right? So the next one was going to drop on the 28th of April. Just so happens that I kind of got into some conversation with some other people that might be able to help me re-roll the whole thing. So there's just a lot of stuff going on with me right now, and so I'm not gonna rush to do something. And then I feel like it was brought to my attention that I did not roll this album out properly. The songs are so good, they didn't get the traction that they needed. Okay. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right. This is my first album. All right. So I tried to hire some people to do it, and they were like, we got it, man. Don't worry. And I'm like, well, are we doing videos? Yeah, no problem. We got this. We got that. We got this. We got that. And at the end of the day, I'm like, this thing's supposed to be going live tomorrow. And it did, with zero traction leading up to it. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it as a place of, I didn't think that it was ever, at first I didn't think it mattered. You know what I mean? Like, cool. Right.
Well, I mean,
cool.
Why would you? Why would you?
Right. It's my first album. Who
absolutely
is actually going to listen to this shit? You know what I mean? It's just my story. But now, 2 years later, I'm going in the rooms, and my song, Smoking is smoking these other people and winning shit. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Maybe I do have something here. Now I'm causing, attraction to people. And I'm like, well, should we redo this and do it fucking right this time? You know what I mean? So I'm just looking for the right people at this point, because guess what? I had zero expectation from the beginning. So why would I expect anything else out of it right now? But now that I'm getting traction, I'm like, well, let's put the home run team together. Let's smoke a home run out of it one time. You know what I mean? And who knows what happens after that? I know that I got about 25 other songs that I've been writing. People think I've been just sitting idle. I got all kinds of good shit, and so I'm just excited to get in bed with the right people, so that we can just go have fun, man. That's what I want to do. So
hell yeah. Well, I wish you the best on it. I can't wait until it comes out. It's going to be legit.
The next song is, the next song that's going to be dropped is called Cocaine and Whiskey. And it's, if you notice, like, all my songs are about like beer, smoking, bad decisions, cocaine and whiskey, and all this stuff, dancing with the devil. The last one's going to be called Help. If you can see how that progression goes.
That's,
what I'm saying? All right. And so but that one is literally based on just the broken record of a typical rock band going catching that fame and going to Vegas and the madness that happens in Vegas because it's everybody and it is a broken record. I don't care who you are, but I got the balls to actually fucking sing about it. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. Cocaine and whiskey, whiskey and cocaine.
That makes me think of that. What was that?
That much.
The cocaine. What was that movie about that bear? The cocaine bear or whatever. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's literally what it was called. The cocaine bear.
Oh, is that?
I was like, that's some bitch. Keep him away from my stack. No, I'm just kidding. I'll shoot him.
That's a different kind of Yogi Bear right there.
Yeah, that ain't Yogi.
You got any more smack?
That's the yellow
candy. That's fucking hilarious.
Nah, it's good stuff, man. But it's gonna. Hey, listen, I just want to have fun. I want to make good music, man. That's it. And if it ain't right in my ears, I give all of my songs the motorcycle test. And I don't know if any we work with musicians before or anything like that, but we went for that song I have, Case of Beer. We went from the studio down to the car. Nope, to the studio and down to the car. The studio and down to the car. And we're like, I think we got it. Nope, studio one more time and then down to the car, right? And I was like, all right, guys, fuck it. Give it to me. I'm going to put it on my bike. And then I rode home on my motorcycle. And I'm not going to lie, with the song Smoking, I rolled my motorcycle at 3 o'clock in the morning through the ghetto of where I was living. And I stopped at a stop sign and I just let it play. And I'm like, I'm either going to get shot. Somebody's going to try to sell me something good. You know what I mean? Like, what is it? And this dude pulled up and he's like, looks at me like, what the fuck is this crazy ass white boy doing in here right now? Right. I was just playing my music and he went like this. And he drove away. And I was like, that's it. That's all I needed. It's good. Get it mastered, man. We got it. You know what I mean? Like, if I can roll through the hood and be good
and not get shot, anywhere, that means it's solid.
You know what I mean? It's that whole thing, man. And I'll be honest with you, man. That dude, I don't know who he is, but thank you. You know what I mean? Like, you gave me the seal of approval. Like, go and get it done, man. I just stupid shit, man. I just am who I am, right? Like, is what it is, man.
No, there ain't nothing wrong with that, brother.
No.
So what's the story with the giant eagle tattoo on your chest?
Well, I went up to my buddy at the tattoo convention and I said, Eagle, here, now. He goes, get in the chair. I said, I ain't paying for it. He said, get in the chair. And that's my homie Mick. So
that's awesome.
Dude, how many hours you got in that? What do you got, about 8?
That was 8 hours in one session at a tattoo convention, and it fucking hurt. A lot.
Yeah.
To the point where, like, when he was doing this stuff in here, that's my cowboy hat. That's my hat that I wore, and so when it got into there after that much time, I would literally get like, I'm like, I'm gonna kill you. Keep it up. I hate you.
Kill you.
I was moving so bad it hurt.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I've done it one time, 8-hour session. I'll never do it again.
Bro.
After about 6, you're like, fuck, dude. It's so annoying.
You can only tolerate that much pain and for so
it's
long.
ridiculous.
I'm not gonna lie. And then some dude came up, like, literally with like 3 minutes left of my tattoo, and I'm jumping out of the chair. I couldn't take it anymore. And the dude comes up and goes, why don't you just use this? Wipes it on. He goes, a tattoo. I'm like, you have shit out there that takes that pain away, and you made me struggle for 8 fucking hours with this tattoo. I wanted to punch him right in the mouth. You know what I mean? But instead, I high-fived him because it was free, and who am I to bitch about a free tattoo? You know what I mean? So,
well, that's true. You can't really bitch about that.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you definitely need to order that pain. To take away pain,
that, like,
numbing cream
spray
or numbing
some shit,
something.
Yeah. I have earned every one of my tattoos. Earned every one of them,
Mine all tell stories too. I don't have anything on me that doesn't have a story behind it. It's personal. I never did the whole, point at a page and say, I want that on the wall and blah, blah, blah. I've never did any of that shit.
Well,
I pondered, but hell, I didn't have my first tattoo till I was 40. So I was I was already ancient.
90% of my tattoos are wolves.
I can believe that.
all my
But that's
tattoos
legit.
are all Grateful Dead songs.
No shit.
That's awesome.
No shit, man. There's Jerry Garcia right there.
Except that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
What
little
you got?
palm tree.
Palm trees? What, were
tree.
you down in Florida? You were out there?
No,
What,
I
spring
wasn't.
breaking?
That's that wishful
You
thinking.
spring breaking and shit?
I
Blasting
wasn't.
guns off in the air?
I was in Texas for 3 years.
Okay. Yeah, I followed the Grateful Dead for a long time. I saw Jerry Garcia a bunch of times before he passed. And you know, that was a community of people that I really fell in love with. And I truly believe that, like, that definitely puts me into some of the musical shit that I hear in my head now. And I turned 40 years old. And I always said, if I turn 40 and I'm still listening to that band, because I always made fun of people like get like Metallica across their back or something, like, you know, and I'm like, why would you do that? However, while we're on the topic, when I said when I turned 40, I would get a Grateful Dead tattoo if I still listened to him. Well, not only did I still listen to him, I listened to him every fucking day of my life, right? So I'm like, well, I'm gonna get Jerry. And I got Jerry for my 40th birthday. And
That's
he's
awesome.
like, yeah. And my buddy, that tattoo took 6 hours because it's literally one little color, one little color, one little color, one little color, one little color. He did like a little, you know, mosaic on there. And then he threw that stencil away and said, nobody's ever getting that again. You know what I mean? But speaking of loving somebody so much that you would get a tattoo of them, I also at the tattoo convention every year, it's called the Skin Industry Expo, Tattoo Expo. I raise money for the Shriners there every year. I get all the tattoo artists to throw in hats and t-shirts and all kinds of stuff. And then I have this big wheel that makes a lot of noise. And I get to be a carny for one day and spin that wheel. And I raise money for the Shriners.
I seen your video with that
Did
wheel.
you see that one?
Yeah, I seen that video.
Well,
Yeah.
What you didn't see, because I edited it out of there, was the dude that came up to me and was like, I love your music. I said, how much? He goes, a lot. I said, cool. Let me autograph your ass and get it tattooed. Okay.
Oh shit.
They actually did.
Now here's the funny part, right? The funny part is that I went to high school with his fiance, and she called me the next day. She goes, well, I'm sorry I didn't get to make it over to the tattoo convention to see you with the wheel, but it looks like I'll be seeing your name around the house a little more often. I said, girl, you grab onto that thing when you make love. You know what I mean? Like, grab that ass in there. So I officially have my number one super fan that has his name tattooed on, or my name tattooed on his ass, you know, which I thought was really
awesome.
Fucking funny, dude.
I do have my business logo on my arm.
There you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
I guess we're gonna get some bones. We're gonna get you tattooed up bones, right?
Yeah, we need to get some bones on you.
Well, my first tattoo was I don't know if you can see it. My first tattoo, and it's got bones in it and my EMT numbers.
Cool.
But
there you go.
But it was that was my very first tattoo, and I milled over that one for 7 years. I called it the 7-year itch.
Yeah, a little tribal.
I said if I still wanted in 7 years, I'll do it, and I did. So after that, then it became an addiction of getting inked, and then it's like, ooh, I want to do this and do this.
Oh
and
yeah.
I got a dead leg, so my right leg is for it. It's just all about people in my life that have since passed. That they get a little spot on my leg that's kind of remembrance, grandparents and all that shit.
That's cool shit.
So
man.
tattoos are cool.
I love tattoos.
We're so trashy.
We are. We're like trailer trash.
I like to keep it white
Human
trash,
garbage.
but like fancy trashy. Like, hey, I'm trash, but I'm fancy.
Yeah.
That's why I call it that white trash millionaire shit. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. So, it's awesome, man.
That is.
It's
hilarious.
awesome. Tattoos are definitely an addiction now.
Oh,
I know when I get into some
yeah.
dark places, I'm like, I will run up. I wasn't living up here for a long time, and I usually my boy Steve at the Quillian Tattoo in Allentown, 19th Street in Allentown. That's my homie that tattooed everything on me, you know, except for Mick. Mick did my chest for me, you know, and I don't know. I would just get the itch, man. But he's funny. Like I've been getting tattooed from him for 30 fucking years. I didn't realize like how long we've been, you know, working with each other. And it's kind of comical because like I was looking at my body the other day and I'm like, dude, you scribbled all over me, bro. Like, but there was tattoos that I wanted to get. He was like, hell no, you are not getting that. Like, I will not let you get. Like, I wanted to get this thing. I was probably like 24 years old. And I wanted to get this thing on my neck. And it was a condom with like a big smiley face and a top hat and a cane and dice. And it just said player on it. And I'm like, that's awesome. He's like, hell no. I was like, come on, man. Can I get it now? And he's like,
could you imagine what it looked like when you're 80 and it's all sagging like a limp dick?
Condom. Can you imagine what? Terrible. Can you imagine what are like? What are those like the homes where everybody, the old folks' homes are gonna look in like another 30 years?
Oh my god!
It's gonna be fake tits, Botox, and
tattoos,
and dudes like me rolling around in wheelchairs, going, "Come on, mama, get over here, give me some of that," you know. And I'm gonna have gold Dayton spinners on that shit. It's
like, come here and knock your dust off, man. Come here,
my bourbon and shit behind there, you know. Get away from my bourbon.
Oh, that is.
It's gonna be a shit show. Sure,
so I have another question, and this is probably for those that don't know who you are.
Yeah.
All right, Wolf. For those who don't know who you are, they may not know this. You may have already said this before, and I don't even know. Where did Tumblur come from? What is the story behind Tumblur?
Okay. Well, the story behind Tumblur is that I did my bucket list trip around the country. I did a trip. Actually, it was my boy's Lee's trip. He told me he was doing it, and I kind of followed him around the country because I didn't want him to go by himself. And I had planned a trip like that my whole entire life since I've been 16 years old. I wanted to take my motorcycle and ride around the country. And the opportunity came, and we went. And I was in Texas. We're at the White Horse Saloon in Austin, Texas. And we got trashed. I ain't gonna lie, we got trashed. But our hotel was right across the street, right? So all the game plan was just keep it in neutral and just pedal them across the street. No problem. We got around half the country already. We got no problem pedaling across the street. We didn't have to even fire up the bikes. And with that, I'm just gonna say this girl came out and said, "Hey boy, I'll go for a ride on that Harley." My boy Lee goes, and I said, "Come on, mama." We didn't even fire up the bike. No, she went to step on the bike, went over to the side. She went rolling off. I was like, popped my hamstring. I tried to hold her and the bike up, and fucking my hamstring went pop. The bike went down. And my boy looks over at me, literally like this, and goes, "Tumblur. You are." And that was it. And so it just was Tumblur. And that was what it was for the rest. And that's how it started, man. But it was just
that's awesome. I like that
shit, man. Just some shit.
I came back right at the point where you just told how you got your name.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'll tell you what, I went to the she said, "I hope I didn't ruin your ride." I said, "Get the fuck off my bike, man."
You're my hamstring, man. I'll never walk again.
Get the fuck off my bike. He just laughed at me the whole night too. I went to the hospital the next day. I couldn't walk, man. I had a bruise, no shit, from my top of my ass down to the back of my calf from that muscle. Just my hamstring just literally disintegrated.
Damn.
So good. And I'm like, he's like, "Oh, great. We only made it to Texas. Now you're gonna have to take your bike." I said, "What?" He goes, "What the fuck? You gonna ride around the country with your leg?" Yeah, that ain't stopping me, bro. If I go back to Florida right now, I ain't never getting this chance to do this again. I didn't think. So I fucking rode the rest of the country all the way around 10,000 fucking more miles, 33 days, and let that bitch heal up. I had my foot out on my peg. I said, "It's my right one, not my shifter." You know, like, doesn't matter. What do I need that for? I got front brakes. We're good. So I just kicked my shit out on my fucking thing and rode it, you know?
Now there's a guy that he just entered the room. He is in the same genre as you with
Okay.
blues music. I don't know if you know who Mike Clacy is, but he is out of Oregon area in obviously on the West Coast. And he's he's blues too, just like you. Like his jams are just legit.
Yeah.
But Mike, if you don't know Tumblur is also he's also a blues guy, just like you, brother. And so
Hey, man,
if you
find me
don't know him, check out Mike. Check him out because he's
so
cool
Mike
as
is
fuck.
from where? Oregon?
He's from Oregon. Yeah. Yeah. And
Mike, I need to come
owns
see you this year.
Locked and Loaded Records is what he owns. And he does a lot of singing and stuff too in his neck of the woods. Owns a restaurant out there that does live music and stuff too. So yeah, if you don't know Mike, check him out. He's cool as fuck.
And Mike, I'm going to ask you a favor. If I drive from Pennsylvania to Oregon, will you feed me at your restaurant and maybe let me sing a song or two? And if you do, that would be great because I have 2 states left that I need to touch with my motorcycle and this music. And one is Oregon and the next one is Washington State. So I'm coming.
Well, and he said Washington.
Year.
So maybe he's in Washington and not Oregon. Maybe I'm wrong.
Washington,
which I'm wrong. Both of them. I'm wrong a lot. So, but he said, hell yes.
Let's go, brother. So, rip it up. I'm on my way.
Yeah,
as soon as it warms up.
You two'd be like 2 fucking peas in a pod, man, for sure.
Big shout out though. Mike sent you 200 stars.
Now Scott said, "Can we play some Tumblr?" I don't. I'm still like.
I gotta
teach you how to do it.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Can you do it?
Girl, you've been whining for too long. Now I know why the crown is gone. No way Jose is gonna be your friend. You're gonna try to cognac home again. You gonna whiskey when I'm gone. It's gonna kill you, not the cognac home.
I love
I
how
hope you get drunk on being alone. You gonna whiskey when I'm gone.
Hell yeah.
There you go. There's some. You want me to play some? I don't know if I can play. I guess I can.
I don't know. I got to learn how to do it. I mean, obviously, I'm still inept.
Should we try?
Let's see. Mike said, ride that thing in the rain. That way you're used to the Washington weather.
Yo, let me tell you, I am not a fair weather rider, just so you know. I have rode through every state in the United States except for those 2, Washington and Oregon, in the last 2.5 years on my motorcycle, putting my music out to any rally I could go to. I literally would pack my bike with merch and drive to a rally. And along the way, I mean, talking with like $300 in my pocket too, not knowing how or what is happening, And I know that this is worth $20.
Right.
And $20 is 180 miles in my gas tank.
Exactly.
So that's what I know. And so if I got to stop someplace and get a beer, you best believe that where's my phone? Shit. Anyways, that this QR code that's on the back is how I was getting followers, and these shirts is how I was getting to where I was going. Every one of my followers I have are genuine people that have met me. I've shook their hand and have scanned that to keep moving on. Bought a t-shirt for me so I could keep on my adventure.
Mike said, well, I can get you gigs in both states. I'm 30 minutes north of Portland. Perfect. So he is close to Oregon. I was right. I was close. I just
man.
He's actually in Washington instead of
Let me
Oregon.
see if I can play you guys a song, right? I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know how to do it, but we're going to try, right? We got to try now. Mike's interested. I got to show
Mike's interested. And I'm going to have Mike on the show at some point in time, too, because I'm sure he would do it. And I'd love to have him, too, because he's incredibly talented as well.
Let's try it. Let's see what happens, man. I don't know. We'll just try, right? Try a little harder, work a little harder, do what we can. Let me see it. Let's try this. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not, or if I got to throw it over there in that chat. I'm not real sure. Or we could just try to play it, right?
Scott, he said Wolf can't do it.
What?
No, I think what Scott meant to say is Bones can't do it because he's an idiot. Maybe Wolf can do it because he
Okay.
knows I'm inept as shit. I ain't doing nothing. I gotta learn. I'm gonna have to learn. I'll
You
get
tell
there.
me if you can hear it or not, because I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I feel like you can hear me right now, right?
Yeah,
So let's
yeah,
see,
I can hear
let's
you.
see if we could do this. Let's
You
play
said
some music.
Mike
man.
says I say that every time. Yeah, yeah. I haven't grown yet.
Let's see what we got here. I think this is I think we're just gonna hit one of these
Oh,
buttons.
whoa, can do it.
See, I knew that's what he meant.
I was like, wow.
Wolf, you suck.
I know, right?
fucking
What the
suck.
hell? I'm like, damn.
Let's see what
Don't
happens
call
here.
me out, Scott.
Tell me if
All
you
right.
can hear this.
All right, go ahead.
Yes or no?
It sounds
Can you
like
hear it?
Darth Vader is breathing.
Hold on.
It's like, oh. That's what I heard. No,
No?
no.
What?
I thought you were doing the Macarena for a minute. You were all-
I don't know
you're
what
like,
I'm doing.
"Hey,
This is why I need an
Macarena."
IT guy. I told you that before.
You know what? I don't know why we're having him try. He's not that much younger than me. I mean, it's like we're two old fossils trying to figure out technology and shit. We
All
should
Let
right.
me
let
ask
Wolf
you
do it.
this. Wolf,
Yeah.
if I send you something, can you play it?
Give me a name of one of your songs from YouTube.
Oh, from YouTube?
You can either do smoking or you can do whiskey when I'm gone. But
Well,
he
you can
kind of
do-
already acapella that, so you could do smoking,
Or
Smoking?
or you could do
you could do Dancing with the Devil.
dancing. But yeah, that's it.
That's
Yeah.
one that nobody heard. I guarantee you that one.
Is that one up on YouTube though?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
All
good.
right. I'm looking
Not-
at it right now.
You just put it, make sure you spell it right. Because I'm going to tell you, I have a hard time with cups and an old fucking web company.
Fucking Mike goes, "Do you need me to get it done for you?"
Like, please get it done
Yeah.
for us. All right. Next time, Mike, you're on deck, man. You're
Oh,
on
yeah.
deck. We obviously don't
I know
what
Mike
we're
knows
doing.
how to do that shit because he does all sorts of
Tumblur. You got to make sure it's a blur, not a And if it's coming up stupid, there's a little thing on the top left-hand side that you got to say, are you sure you don't want this? No, we're sure we want Tumblur.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's coming up right, but believe
It's
it or
like
not,
pink and
YouTube's
orange?
being-
Pink and
YouTube
orange?
beats- No, it's coming up with a jelly roll.
I told you. That's some bitch. He stole my song. No, I'm just kidding. Just so you know, Jelly, I ain't losing weight. I'm gaining it, buddy. I'll
Well,
slam
he's
your ass if I have
he's
to.
he's sharing. He's giving you his weight.
I don't want his weight. Sorry.
Dude, he's
That
lost
one.
a lot of fucking weight.
I know
I'm
he
like,
has.
God dang.
He looks
How
amazing.
about this? And is there a chat thing over here? Can I comment in here? Sure I
Yeah.
can. Oh, I didn't know all these people were in here commenting. That's cool.
Oh,
Sorry,
I didn't know you could see the comments. Yeah, there's a bunch of
I
people.
can. Recording has not started. All right, so in the comments here,
Yeah, thanks, Mike. I need help, buddy.
there's a YouTube thing
I
right here that
appreciate
says
it.
connect. What is that all about?
Yeah,
we're not gonna do
I have no. Don't ask me because I don't fucking know.
I don't either, but it said connect.
You're in the chat down at the bottom. I'm going to tell you how to do it real quick. Bring
Hold
up
on.
your
Talking, hey, who you
hold
talking
on,
to?
hold on. Wait, hold on. Everybody calm down a second. We're all going to get through this.
Yes,
I'm going to
we
help you
shall.
out here.
Yeah, there's a little screen at the bottom with the plus sign.
Yep, I see it.
You could share your screen.
Scott said he went from jelly roll to slim roll. He did.
No.
He's slim. He's fucking thin as fuck.
He went from
Like,
jelly
what the
roll to
fuck? I guess he had the gastric sleeve or bypass or something.
yeah.
I don't know. But he did lose a lot of weight. But he's been running, doing all that shit. So good for him.
Yeah, good for him. Absolutely.
That's all I got to say. It's good for his health.
Oh gosh, I need to know what this is. Can I just send me something, please? Open YouTube with your app. That's what I want to do. Absolutely. I want to try another way. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, he is wrestling.
Hector Garcia said he's wrestling now.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, he's wrestling.
No, what do you mean? Right? Is he wrestling in like WWF or whatever it is now? ECW or whatever the fuck it's called?
One of them, yeah.
I didn't know that. When the fuck did he start doing that? I guess I ain't watched that shit though since Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and like DX and all that shit, you know. Watching
WWE.
Oh, Kathleen. She's from Sperry. I swear to God, Kathleen, I thought you said you were watching Jerry Springer. I was like, damn.
What is going on?
Oh,
here,
it's
man?
WWE, yeah.
All right, guys. I don't know what to tell you about this. It won't let me do my thing here. Next.
And I know when I was doing, and I don't know how this works either. Y'all may know. But when I had my son on, and, you know, my son, he learned how to sign that John Legend song, All of Me. Well, in order for me to do it, I had to take my phone and I had to hold it and play it. Well, it worked. But the problem is they flagged me for copyright and they stopped any monetization that I was making. They killed it because I used that song.
Oh,
so I don't know how. I mean, surely to God for Tumblr, we should be able to do whatever the hell we want to do. It's his music.
Well,
my music.
You know.
Well, I mean, yeah, they do have a tendency of doing copyright when you play anything from like any game, any platform like YouTube or anything like that.
But if you play it off your music yourself, you're all right. Or no.
No, you'll still get.
I'll still get it.
Yep.
So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Guess what?
Because I get strikes all the time, but they don't like ban my stuff.
What's that, Tumblr?
Who gives a fucking rat's ass? Let them ban me. I'll come back again. You know?
Well, they won't ban you. They won't ban you. They just say that you have a copyright. Well, obviously, yeah, I do have a copyright because I'm playing something off of YouTube. Yes, I have
my music. Right. It's my music.
But Mike says, yeah, you have to say that you don't own the rights in your comments. I didn't know. I
do own the rights. It's my music. I 100% own everything because I've been paying for it and I'm in debt for it.
So yeah. So when I got flagged with Brandon, obviously I didn't. That was the song he just learned to do it. So if I would have said that, maybe they wouldn't have. That's interesting.
So just an FYI, I have it now. Just an FYI, I did.
Oh, really?
I looked up smoking, and I went to your page. Anyway,
so if you right here. I didn't know if
you want me to play it, let me know.
Dude, you need me to add it to the stage?
Did you see what just happened?
Oh shit!
You're never gonna amount to nothing.
Holy fuck,
I should never left you.
I've never seen this.
All you do is sit around doing nothing all day, booking on your damn phone, just sitting around.
Chick is hot
That's all you
fuck,
do.
man.
I'm over here doing dishes, doing everything.
Doing everything he's supposed to be doing.
Jim didn't sit around all day just scrolling on his phone doing nothing. He used to work. I should have never left Jim for you. Get out. Get out.
Leave?
You can go ahead and get the tumbling out the door.
Don't worry about it, baby.
Bye.
You know why? Because you're going to whiskey when I'm gone.
I love that bike too, man. Your bike.
I ain't gonna lie, I made it around that corner and I was like, I'm just kidding, baby. I'll do the dishes.
Mike Gills, can I have her in my video? I hear that shit.
Girl, you've been whining for too long. And now I know why the crown is gone.
I'll hear it already.
No way, Jose.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Perfect.
Gonna try to cognac home again. You're gonna whiskey when I'm gone. It's gonna kill you not to cognac home. I hope you get drunk on being alone. You're gonna whiskey when I'm gone. margarita says hello. You're gonna whiskey when I'm gone. It's gonna kill you not to pick up that phone. Hope you get drunk and you're all alone. You're gonna whiskey when I'm gone. You're gonna whiskey when I'm gone. It's gonna kill you not to pick up that phone. Hope you're drinking all night long. You're gonna whiskey when I'm gone. You're gonna whiskey when I'm gone. It's gonna kill you not to pick up that phone. Hope you get drunk all motherfucking day and night long. You're gonna whiskey when I'm gone. Yeah.
I love it. That fucking song is the jam.
That was a good night.
That is a fucking killer
let's
song.
go.
Dude. Good video, dude.
Two different
Everybody
girls.
loves it. Everybody says it's fire. Kathleen, Mike.
Thank you.
I know Scott loves it.
See, it's worth getting a copyright strike. You gotta have music
mean-
on your. You gotta have music on your stuff.
But dude, I want to know how the fuck he did what he just did. That's fucking awesome as shit.
It's not that. I mean, I could show you
Well,
how
I'll
to
tell
do it.
you. I'm gonna tell you, but it's gonna cost you $50, Bone. At the bottom of your screen, if are you in full screen mode right now?
Yeah. Well, I don't
If you
know.
Go to the bottom.
Yeah. Is that where the little TV with the plus sign is?
Yeah.
Yep. It says
Oh, that's what that
present.
is.
Yeah.
So you can present. Watch this. Watch. I'll show you how good I am. Watch this.
Image files, video. Oh, you can even add images. Well, fucking hell, man. Huh?
See if we
You
can
go?
find
You
it.
gonna try to do smoking?
I'm gonna try if it's on here. I don't know if I have that file on here. I'm gonna try.
So is that? Well, no. That's not.
Funny thing is, I wish I knew that while I was on the last one because we were trying to get my thing. I was trying to send it to him, and it wasn't working at all.
I love StreamYard. StreamYard's like really cool.
Oh, they had the same thing. I just didn't look at that to even try to do that. So
I wonder if I can do that though, because I didn't buy the StreamYard pack, the advanced one. I just bought.
Yes, you could do it.
Oh, can I?
I could
I
use
was
it
gonna
on
say
mine.
because
I
I
play
just
the
bought
cheap one,
the
too.
one up to where I can invite more people and I can stream on 3 platforms at the same time. That's
No.
all I need. I don't think I need
can't-
anything else. Not unless I start getting real big. If I get big, which it probably won't, but if I do, then if I can always recanter.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You hang out with me, you're gonna put on weight. That's for sure.
Well, that's good because I lost a lot, so I could afford to put some back on.
Well, you can have mine. I'm ready to get rid of it.
Stop it. Stop it. I need
Smoking
security
is my
around.
favorite song, Scott says.
I don't know
See,
if I.
don't feel bad, Bones. I got to get my grandkids fix my phone when it messes. Oh, Kathleen, I hear you. I got to get my kids to fix my shit every fucking time something goes wrong.
Wasn't
I'm
it?
like-
Wasn't it you, Bones, that I told you that when I was in high school, my dad made me set his alarm clock.
Oh yeah, yeah. You said
He
had
would
to set it
wake
every
me
night.
up. Hey, I need you to fix my alarm clock, please, at 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, really?
That's what's awesome when you're old, you know, because you're old. You just don't give a fuck. You're just like whatever. Just make it work. I don't care to learn. It
But
sucks
then,
because
but,
now
but
now
then
for
I
this,
moved out. Dun,
now I
dun,
gotta
dun.
All I can say is thank God you guys can't see my screen right now.
And you know what's
I can
funny
see
is
it.
on my end.
Oh,
Yeah, on my end, I can even restart it.
Here, listen, I can't find the Dancing with the Devil one, but this is my real claim to fame. I'll play this one for you real quick.
All right.
I doubt it, Mike.
Oh no,
So
it
there.
is.
Move that and add this one.
Ray, belly flop back, come here. We have 2 ladies that want to smack your ass before you go in there. And I'm pretty sure
So
you're
every
not
year at
gonna
Pike
argue
Week,
that.
I get in my
That's
skivvies
one.
and I
Come on, we got more over
christen
here.
the coleslaw down at the coleslaw restaurant.
God damn, what are you wearing? A banana hammock?
Don't you worry about that. Now
What
this is
the
for the ladies.
fuck?
This ain't for
You
you.
know, some things are just meant not to be seen.
Now it's about 100
Apparently,
degrees
everything you
there.
have is about to be seen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the world famous belly flop Brad is going to christen the coleslaw pit as he does each and every year. Let's count it down. Count with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dear Lord, baby Jesus. Belly flop Brad.
That was
All right,
fan
that's
fucking
enough of that.
tastic.
That's enough of that.
Holy
All
snow!
right, that's enough of that. You can't leave all that up there. You got to get that off there. No, I'm just
All right,
So I'll tell you, that's a really funny story about that, right? So my producer was actually the bass guitar tech for Godsmack.
oh no shit.
Anyways, so I went to go see him at a show when he was up here in Pennsylvania. And I go to this show and I'm in the back in the VIP and stuff like that. And I'm chilling. There's just like a couple other people back there. So obviously I'm gonna go up and sit down with them and watch the show. And this lady goes to me that's there. She goes, I know you. And I go, what? She goes, you look familiar. Where are you from? I said, Florida. She goes, mm-hmm. And I said, what? And I thought for the first time, I thought, oh my God, somebody knows me from my music. Right. And I'm like, I'm waiting for it. She's like, that's the guy. That's the dude. And
Oh no.
do you belly flop in the cabbage? I said, son of a bitch, man. I thought for sure I was winning. Yeah, I was like, yes, here it is. That moment.
Tumblr, I promise you, I pray for you because I get the same thing. I go into everywhere and I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you? Where do I know you from? And I'm like, and I just look at him. I'm like, let me guess, Dollar General, because I think of where I'm at because I'm close to. Because I used to work at Dollar General for 3 years, and I'm like, let me guess, and I roll my eyes because I really want it because of my podcast, and it's not. It's never about my podcast. It's always about Dollar General.
Well, the deal was this, man. The deal was this. When I was talking to Sean, and I started doing this project, he goes, listen, man. One day, he goes, because I know you will be on the radio one day. And there's nothing like the experience of driving down the road and randomly your song comes out of nowhere, you know?
That
He's
would
like,
be cool.
It's at that moment that you're like, it's fucking badass, you know? So one day it'll happen. I know it will. And I mean, one time it happened, but I was just at a local bar and they were playing my shit down there at a local bar, which I appreciate, you know, the Doghouse, give them a shout out. But I appreciate that. But you know, I walked in the bar one time and my song was jamming in there. And I'm like, yeah, of course I got to go up there and start dancing to it right away, you know, but it's all going to happen. It's all going to happen. And, you know, just like you said, I don't care if there's one person in this room or 50 people in this room. It's all going to happen, or 500 people. I'm the same. I'm authentic. I am just who I am, man. So,
all right, guys, I'm trying this. Let me.
We got a new toy.
I'm gonna see if I did this right. Oh no, let me add it.
Asking me about my big
All right, listen.
cock.
Let's see if it's worked.
So I figured, well, I'll just go ahead and fucking share the story with you real quick and let you see my big ass cock. So as you can see here, I got a pretty big cock. It's like, I don't know, 60,
that is one hell of a cock.
Well, my neighbor, she across the street, she thought it would be funny that she was going to buy me off the internet a set of those brass nuts that you see people hang on the back end of their fucking pickup trucks and shit. So she ordered me a set of these balls for my big ass cock. So they came in the mail, and little to her surprise, this is what she got. And I would flip the goddamn camera around, but you can't do it once you're recording, which is stupid. So, hey, Apple, fix it.
Or is it the user?
I can show you all.
It might be.
My big ass cock's nuts. There you go. If you see,
there you go.
Down there in the corner, I got a point like right there. is a set of nuts. It's the smallest set of nuts I've ever seen on a big ass cock. But now you all know the story about my big ass cock.
I love it.
Well, there you go. So I actually fucking put a video. Man, I'm learning. I'm growing.
Hey,
God,
man,
I'm
that's
so proud. I'm gonna
fantastic.
pat myself on the fucking
So-
back. Good job, Boner. You're
Yo, so
fucking
at
awesome.
At the coleslaw wrestling, like every year, it's turned into this thing now of like I just do stupid shit there, right? And just so happens that they have roosters that run around that place all the time. That's like part of the thing, right? And so I got a big inflatable, Halloween costume that blows up into a big ass cock. That looks like you're riding it, right? With little legs
Hell
hanging
yeah.
off it. And I blew this thing up, dude. I was so excited. I blew this thing. It had a fan in it and shit. And I get out there and I immediately start like, well, I broke my cock and my cock
No.
inflated. And I go, there it is, ladies. All show, no go. However, my now soon to be ex-wife, Morgan, got some duct tape and she started rubbing my cock and it started to get bigger again. And I got to go on with the show. You know what I mean? So
Well, it's always good to have that stand-in fluffer in your
yeah,
corner.
you gotta have a fluffer.
always
man.
good.
If you don't have a
It's always-
fluffer, you're not in
Gotta have the
business, man.
fluffer. If you don't have a
And then
fluffer, you ain't
there's-
nobody.
I'm not gonna lie, there was a gentleman who was a little tanner than me that said, that's the biggest cock I've ever seen. And I go, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna keep
Oh
it.
my God, Kathleen.
I never heard that come from a man like you before.
You're like,
and
thank you.
I am keeping that.
Kathleen's cracking me up.
Kathleen says, shit at my age, I'd just like to have a little cock.
Well, I might be your guy. You want a little German in you,
Yeah.
you know?
You want to feel just a little prick? Oh
always
God,
say,
that's
that whole
fucking
tip
Kathleen.
thing.
That is
Oh, God.
hilarious. That is so
That's
fucking
good shit,
funny.
man.
See, that's why I love going live too. I love how organic it is because you get people comment and you can have fun with it.
Right.
When you record
exactly.
shit, you don't see that. I mean, I guess you could do it after the fact, but it ain't the same. So I don't know. I kind of love the organic nature of this. This is
So,
fun.
I would ask that anybody that's been on here and came through here, and if you're still here, if you could do me a favor, go to my stuff, follow me, like me, share me out to the rest of the world. That would help me to get to where I'm trying to be. And also with me getting to where I get to be, then I get to help the people that I want to help so that we can all shine together, So
Amen.
this project is not about me. This project is about me being able to just listen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna ride my Harley around with t-shirts and go to rallies, whether or not I make it. But if I can get that help to give me that boost, man, so many other people are gonna shine right around me. Dude,
Oh,
some
hell
of
yeah.
the good stuff, man. Because nobody needs the stupid, ridiculous money that these people make, but we can do a lot of good with that money. So
Yeah.
that's my whole thing to it. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hook my kids up, but I'm gonna hook my grandbabies up. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm just
You
kidding.
know,
I
make
said
the
my whole goal.
kids
I got
gotta
four,
learn. Got to learn a little bit.
I said I got 4 kids, man, and if this thing takes off, just know that there's gonna be 4 badass big rock diamond rings. And they're gonna be in a safe someplace. And kids, you ain't gonna get them until I'm gone. So just you can enjoy that later. You'll see my sparkle's never gonna stop shining. Is what I'm saying.
Especially them bedazzled glasses you got on in that video. I love them.
Dude,
things.
I know that's
I got
awesome.
Those are
I
pimp.
got those off a lady at the bar the night before. Nah, that's a hard one. So a couple things happened that night. If you watch that video all the way through, it has a little thing that says to my boy Josh.
Mhm.
So the night before I started shooting that, I wanted to make sure that I had motorcycles and people at where we were going to be shooting the next day.
Mhm.
And I was going around bar to bar, just handing out flyers, like, just come if you can, fill that place up for me so we can shoot this video. And lo and behold, my buddy Josh, who was like my #1 fan, man, seriously, he was my homie. He loved the music. he saw it. He knew it was going to happen for me. And he got hit by a car that night, and he passed away.
Oh man, I'm
Oh,
sorry to hear that.
Literally right in front of me. And so that was hard. And I had to get out of where I was. I was just, I got to go. I didn't know it was, first of all, I didn't know it was him. Okay. Because it was dark and we didn't know who it was. Okay. And I was like, I said to the police officers, can I leave? And they said, yeah, you can go, you know, just go out this way and go around. Okay. And we left, and I went down to the next bar. And at the next bar, there was a lady celebrating her 70th birthday. Right. And she had those glasses on her head. And I walked up to her and I was like, you know, in shock of everything that was happening. But I saw those glasses and I was like, I need those glasses. She's like, I just got these for my birthday. You're not getting them. And I put $50 down on the table and she goes, you can have them. And lo and behold, after that video came out, there's a comment in there somewhere. I don't know. She might have been 60. Sorry if I aged you 10 years, but I knew it was her birthday, whatever. It was kind of a crazy night that night. But
it sounds like it.
yeah. But anyway, at the end of the day, she she commented on there, I know where you got those glasses from. And I was like, yep, I got them off of you, girl. That was hers, you know. So, but I got those off some sweet girl. You know, I have a thing with getting t-shirts off of people and hats off of people and sunglasses, man. You just give them some whiskey and a couple dollars. Usually they'll give you whatever you want.
Well, my condolences on your friend.
Yeah, definitely.
And again,
I'm sorry to hear that.
my condolences again on Forrest as well.
Yeah, it's been a wild.
That fucking sucks, but
been a wild. It's just been wild, man. You know, but at the end of the day, when the big guy upstairs calls your ticket, man, that's just what it is, bro. And that's why I live every day. Every day I live it like it's my last one. And you know, there's something about, you know, when I went on that trip around the country, it changed me, man. It changed me. You spend 33 days on a motorcycle traveling the country, going through all that shit, man. It will change a person. And it changed me to the point to realize that, like, I was tired. I was designing outdoor living spaces and swimming pools for people. And I'm good at it, man. I've been doing it for a long time. And I can make I can show rich people how to spend that money, dude. I'm telling you, I'm good at it. And I build beautiful things. But you know what? At the end of the day, I was never getting wealthy off of it. I kind of met my spot, and that was it. This is what you're going to make, and that's what you're going to make, you know? Mm-hmm. And when I went on that trip, I just realized, like, it's not about that. It's not about anything. It's not about the big houses. It's not about the fancy cars. It's about making memories, man. And really truthfully making memories with people that you love and care about, you know, and being able to share stories, you know. Mm-hmm. It's just really, that's what it's all about. And I tell my kids all the time, I'm like, you can be whatever you want to be. Go chase your dream. And what a fucking hypocrite I would be if I have an opportunity to go do something and I sit back and fucking just keep designing pools. Right. Like, okay, I know I can do that. I'm good at it and I can make a living off of it. But I don't know if I can do this. But I am doing it. And now people are saying I'm good at it. So why the fuck am I going to stop now? I might as well ride this bitch until I told everybody, I said, I'm going to fucking ride this bus until the fucking tires fucking go flat or they kick me off the bus. You know what I mean? But until then, I'm going full speed ahead, bro. I'm hammering down. And it's kind of funny because, like, I'm a huge follower of Matthew McConaughey. Matthew, if you hear this, listen to me. I have a song for you. Okay. Anyways, now that that's done. But
he's a pimp.
Dude, he's a fucking.
He is fucking.
Did you ever hear? Did you guys ever read the book, Green Lights, that he has out?
No. I didn't know anything about it. It's called Green Lights.
It's called Green Lights, and I'm gonna tell you, if you don't like reading, because I'm not a reader, I don't like to read. I fall asleep within 10 minutes of fucking reading a book. But I love listening to audiobooks because I like to drive and listen, you know. And so he has this book out, Green Lights, and it's just it's like his basically his biography of his life, you know. And the cool part is that he narrates his book, you know. So when you listen to it, you actually get to hear him tell his story. And it's like 14 hours long. So you got to have a long trip ahead of you to go ahead and listen to it all. But there was something that happened. He had put out this reel on like Instagram or whatever it was, and I just started doing this project, and I was hesitant on doing it because I was leaving my job that I was making decent money at, but I was going to go pursue my dream, because what a hypocrite I would be if not, right? And so I went and I chased it. But when I started doing it, he put out this reel and it said, win, lose, draw, it doesn't matter. Right? Like if you go all into something that you're doing and you put 150% and you have done everything that you could possibly do to make that work, and know that you can sit with yourself. If you win, fantastic. If you lose, that's okay. You learned. If you break even, it's okay. You tried, you know? But what you don't want is 5 years from now to say, while you're laying in bed to yourself, what if I would have? Right? Like that's the shit that will keep us up at night going, what if I would have done this? Or what if I would have done this? Or what if I would have done this a little bit differently? What if I would have taken that trip around the country? What would have happened to me? You know what I mean? But to lay there in bed and not know will kill you. You know what I mean? So I just said, listen, I'm going to go do this for a year. And we're going to see what happens. And after a year, investors started coming in. And I am grateful for you guys. Ken, Bullet, I love you guys. Death to death. Without you guys, I wouldn't be right here right now. And that's the honest to God truth. You know, people believed in me. They believed in what we were doing. And it gave me the opportunity to keep moving forward, you know? And all I can say is I don't care what it is you're doing in life, but whatever it is, do it to the best of your ability. Go at it full speed ahead. Don't dunk a fucking toe in and, oh, the water's cold. And if it feels uncomfortable, keep fucking moving, because the good shit happens after it gets uncomfortable, you know? Yeah. And that's the honest to God truth. Like the other day I was I was getting ready to go in, and you know, I do these music contests all the time. I go in and I put my music into environments where I don't think it's going to do well, because I want to know the absolute truth of people that have the opportunity to just rip it apart. And I will pay money to put it in those rooms just so I can hear what they have to say about it. And I will tell you, it's uncomfortable and it's scary, because there's 150 people in that room, right? That's 150 people. That one person's comments, you could scare away 150 people. And always a bad thing will go quicker than a good thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so I get nervous. And the other day I was nervous, man. I had these butterflies in my belly. And I said to my buddy, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know about this one, right? But I did it. I did it anyways. And what came out of it is that there's a group of people now that want to do a distribution deal with me. They loved it. But it was those butterflies in there that almost made me say no. But had I not done that, I wouldn't be in at least conversations about it. Whether it's going to happen or not, doesn't matter. I still took that foot forward to get that reaction to come back to me. You know what I mean? So I tell my kids, I'm like, is it uncomfortable? They're like, perfect. Fucking hammer down, bro. Let's go.
Yep.
Bust through that shit. Because when you get through that uncomfortableness, that's when the good shit happens. The first time I went to the studio, there was rock stars in that studio. And I went in like this. And then I saw who was in there and I went, you know, like, what am I actually doing here? I'm not going to lie. The first conversation I had in that studio was, Lou, I don't have a band. And he goes, I know. I'll deal with that. Lou, I haven't written a song since I'm 16. He goes, I know. I'll deal with that. Lou, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. He goes, cool. Are you done talking yourself out of it now? And do you just want to go in and have some fun and see what it's all about? You know what I mean? And I'm not going to lie. I was in that studio 15 seconds. My voice was quivering. I was nervous. I didn't know what the headphones, I didn't know what the buttons were. I was fucking out of my element. And he goes, come on, man, come out of there. And I was like, that's it. I blew it, you know? And he came out to me and he goes, listen, man, what's going on? Where's that dude I heard sing karaoke that night? Where's that dude? And I said, that dude's waiting in the car. He goes,
He
why?
said, "We'll go get that bitch."
He came in with me. He saw who was here. He left me here by myself. You know what I mean? And he goes, listen, man, you got to understand something. Musicians or whoever it is, human beings, we all do the same things, right? We all sleep. We all eat. We all shit. We all wipe our asses. We all put our pants on the same way. We tie our shoes the same. We all do it the same. We are all humans, bro. Nobody is different from the other person in those aspects of life. Just so
That's
happens
true.
some people might fucking hit it lucky and maybe, got out of the thing. But they're all sitting here right now trying to figure out what the fuck they're doing next because they don't know. And who knows, you may have the next thing that they don't have, right? So here's what I want you to do. Grab that bottle of bourbon, go step outside, drink some of that bourbon, have a cigarette, and bring that motherfucker from the car back in here. I said, okay. And I went out and I did just that. And I
believe
drank half a bottle of bourbon. And I came back in with no shirt on, my hat down low, sunglasses on. I'm like, where's that fucking microphone? He goes, there he is. That's the dude I'm looking for.
And you're not lying. That first time that you meet somebody famous, yeah, it is scary. Like the first time I met somebody famous, I was like scared out of my ass. I sweated, and I mean, I was shit to the wall. I wanted to run. And as soon as that was done, the next person I met that was famous, I'm like, oh, hey,
Okay.
it's nice to meet you. I mean, it was cool to meet him, but at the same time, like you said, he's just like
they're
you.
no different.
He's just like me.
Yeah. They're no different than anybody else.
No, I thought I
They
was going
just
to
have more money.
I thought what I really thought was this isn't, drunk Brad singing karaoke anymore. These motherfuckers are actually going to listen to me now, and I'm going to get judged by them. And I didn't like that part of being judged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what kind of, But at the end of the day, had I not went back in there and did what I needed to do, or at least tried, I wouldn't be sitting here with you all now.
That's right.
And that's fact. So who knows?
Well, and they also say if you're not failing, you're not making progress. So it's okay to fuck up. It's okay to do things wrong and realize. Just kind of like that thing that you were talking about earlier. You're like, well, I didn't fucking know. And then I'd release this shit, and I didn't know there was a algorithm. I didn't know there was a certain time. I mean, who the fuck would know until you've gone through it? So it's like, all right, you fuck it up. Well, at least you did something. At least you moved forward.
And the thing is guess what we can always do? Because nobody owns this music but me. I can fall back and punt 16 times if I want to.
Yep.
I've seen them do it in NFL games all the time. They're like, damn it, we didn't hit that 10-yard mark. Guess what? Fall back, punt. We get the ball back again then, right? So we get to go at it again.
Yep.
Right? And if at first does not succeed, try again.
Try again.
It's that simple.
Hell to the yes.
Hey guys, I'm tired of talking, man.
I know you're tired of talking because it's been almost 2 hours, and you were in a podcast literally before ours. So
2 hours before
no stop.
that.
So you've probably been running about 4 hours. So I think it's good. I mean, this is good to wrap up. It's 10 o'clock. Tumblr, I think he's on this side, actually. When I point, everything's reversed. So I think I'm pointing at you now. But everybody, Tumblr right here. Tumblr, before you hop off, tell everybody, where can they find your music? Where can they find your videos?
Sunday, Monster Truck Extravaganza.
Yes.
No, seriously. Seriously. You guys can find me on Apple Music. You can find me on Spotify. You can find me on Pandora. You can find me on YouTube. YouTube handles some of them are Tumblr official, because there's somebody out there with a cup company that likes to fuck with me all the time, right?
Yeah, I came across the Tumblr cup people too. Yeah.
So here's the deal. Honestly, can we throw a link up? Shit, I'll throw a link up.
Sure.
You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna throw a QR code up at your screen.
Ooh, I haven't seen that. Are you gonna blow my mind right now?
I'm gonna blow your mind, bro. Watch this. All I have to do is find one. Hold Hold
Wolf,
on,
you
give me a
might want to
minute.
put on a raincoat because it's about ready to just get
Oh,
wet up in
it's
this
about to go down.
bitch.
Watch this shit.
Oh,
I
I
don't know
can't
where
wait to see it.
I'll find it.
Can
Find
you-
it. Give me a minute. Boom, boom. You guys can play the
Yeah,
Jeopardy
I wish I had the
theme song.
Jeopardy download song. I guess I'm gonna have to work on that.
You're gonna have to work on your shit, bro. A little
I know,
bit. Let's be
I suck.
professional, you know what
I
I mean?
suck. I suck at life.
Ah, shit.
No, you
What
don't.
was
You're just
wait.
learning.
That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't
No,
it.
that ain't it.
Damn it. And you're hanging out with the gosh dang Finkelstein's kid. Shit. God damn it. No. What is that from? Up in Smoke?
Oh, Up in Smoke.
Everybody get your cameras ready, because as soon as I find this, boy, I'm going to turn you right on to it. That's the truth.
We're gonna QR code you right in the
You
face.
gotta QR code the shit.
I need to
gonna
make
do-
a QR code. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna try to make a QR code, and then
I'll
when
tell
I
you what
have
I'm
my
gonna do.
shirts remade, I'm gonna put a QR code on the back.
I'm
My,
gonna
my buddy wanted me to do that. That's a good idea.
I'm gonna send my link tree, which is I'm gonna email it to myself real quick, QR code. And I am going to do this, and I'm gonna take a screenshot.
And Mike said he'll follow you on your socials.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea what
And
that means
Hector,
to
I
me.
don't know if Hector was the guy that, because he said he appreciates you rocking that the shirt you're wearing. I don't know if he's the guy that.
Oh,
gave it
that's
to
my
you.
homie, bro. That's him.
Yeah, Hector's
That's
in
him.
there. Yeah, he's watching.
No, what's up, brother?
he-
I
he
told you I
saw-
would do it.
Yeah, he said thank you very much for rocking that baller tee. So there you
Yes,
go,
my
Hector.
man. My
Hector,
man.
thanks for hanging out with us, man. We appreciate it very
That's
much,
awesome,
man.
man. That's
Hey, if
awesome.
you actually do take that road trip to Washington, you definitely need to do some traveling videos.
Oh hell yeah, I'd
Are
be
you
fucking
trying to see? Are
fat
you
as
trying
fuck.
to see me in a bathtub? Is that what you're saying right now?
No, what?
Because I already have one of those videos now.
Oh my god.
All you have to do is ask. I'll do it for you. You know.
No, I'm good.
Obviously, you just saw. You just
I
saw
like
me in the
girls. I'm
street.
sorry. I like girls.
Yeah. I was gonna
Hey,
say
listen,
you
I do too. That's
you
what
don't
we
like
have
your
in common.
dangling
Listen,
chicken.
listen, we got that shit in common. Don't worry.
She don't care about size of your chicken.
They always. They do though. They do. No, all right. Hold on. Let me see now. All right. Let's see if I can get this here.
All right, we're trying to, for all of you
I'm
wanting to
trying,
know what's
guys. Just
going on, we
bear
are
with me
trying
for
to
1
produce
second. I
a
think I
QR
got it.
code.
I think I got it. I think I got it.
I think
Hold
he
on.
has it. We're gonna see. I might have to
Ladies
ixnay some of the shit. I'm running out of room down here.
Kathleen, look at Kathleen's comment.
What did it say?
I'll kick that one. Oh no, I don't want to kick him. No,
Don't
I
kick
thought
me.
I was moving that. What'd Kathleen say?
Pick me up in your bike. I'll watch you in the bath.
Ah!
Oh, wait a sec. Now this is the kind of shit I get on these for. Where is she right now?
Yeah, Kathleen's
See how-
in Oklahoma.
You see how my ADHD kicked in and I didn't care about nothing else right now?
She's in Spurry, Oklahoma.
Oh,
Yeah, she's a
Oklahoma,
cool
man.
lady, man. She's cool as fuck.
all right. Well, guess what? I'm pretty cool too because I think I pulled this off and I don't know how I did it.
Mike says he drives a Subaru Wolf.
So do I. I like girls.
Come on, man.
That's some good shit. It's been a fun show. I've enjoyed this podcast. See, one of these days we're all gonna be so famous. Joe Rogan's gonna be like, "Can I be on your show?" I'll be like, "Sure, buddy," because he's awesome.
Joe Rogan. I just want to sit and
Oh.
smoke a joint with him, man. That's it.
Oh, dude, I would
That
too,
dude
and
is
watch him
real.
roundhouse kick somebody right in the face because he's fucking a bad dude. He's a bad motherfucker, dude. He's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
He's fucking legit.
I
I
think,
love Joe
I think
Rogan.
maybe.
His podcast is probably my favorite.
I
I don't know
wanna
though. I
just-
like Sean Ryan. That's a good podcast, and Jocko Willink. Those are fucking killer podcasts.
All right, we're gonna take it from here. All right, hold on. I got to take one more step here. Obviously, I like to take shortcuts my whole life, and
Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it.
here we go. Let me
All
just
right.
do this real quick. I'm almost there, man.
Y'all
We
ready?
almost got
Get
it.
that phone ready. Get that phone ready.
I almost got it.
The anticipation is building.
Dun, 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 dun,
Well, at
dun,
least you're making progress. If I did it, it'd be like that SpongeBob where they're like 3 days later, and I'm still doing it. Oh, I didn't. Oh, he bounced. I didn't do it.
You hit the wrong button.
Hey, you did that to yourself, no wonder he tumbled. He even tumbles his way right out of a fucking podcast. Mike's like, I'm scared.
Oh,
right.
thank you, Flo. I appreciate you. Everybody says they like my laugh.
I don't know if he needs to come. There he is. You there? It says you need to connect your mic or cam before you can be added to the stream. So it's gonna have to get with the program. See, that's what's awesome too. People are like, you know what, you want to edit shit so your podcast. I think the fuck ups make it fun.
I know
think it makes it cool as shit when you fuck up. Tumblr, I'm trying to get you back in, bud, but until you hook your mic or whatever up, it says I can't add you. Flo's laughing at Tumblr. He's like, do I need to send him the? No, he should have the same link, right? I shouldn't have sent it to him.
Well, that's how we got back in.
Yeah, but he didn't even come in. It was like he came halfway in. That sounded so bad.
I know it did.
Girl, you getting wine and full too. You can't get rid of me that easy. I just keep coming back.
Oh my God.
Guess what I did?
You made a QR code.
And I also hung up on you 2 times.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you
Yeah,
know.
thanks.
There it is. Yo, you better have your phones out now. I went through
all right.
Ready?
I'm going to add it to the stage.
Get one new follower out of this. Bring it up.
One. Ready?
Whoop. There it is.
Boom.
You have 39 seconds to scan it.
Hey, let me scan it. I'm going to scan it too.
37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31,
I got it.
30,
So
19, 18. I can't count.
Wait a minute. You missed some numbers.
Whatever. I've been smoking, drinking.
Hey, you went to you have had public high school education too, don't you?
Now, if everybody could do me a favor, before you scan it, take a picture of it. So you can send it off to your friends, right? And then they can share with their friends. And then their friends can share with their friends.
I wonder if I can
Actually, once you scan it, what'll come up on that? This is my link tree. So it goes to every link that I have out there. Videos, merch. I would ask everybody to please join the VIP because that puts you on my mailing list, and then that'll let you know when I'm doing things. Also, there's a website there. On the website, you can go into the merch department and you can buy some fancy ass t-shirts off of Tumblr if you would like to. Help support me on my way. Okay. There's all kinds of shit in there. So enjoy it. I love you guys. I'm grateful for you. And hopefully this is the
Mike said, don't feel bad, guys. I got a Walmart degree.
Hey, Mike. They're taking your jobs, bro. And I know that because I have to do those jobs now.
They took their jobs.
They took our jobs, bro. Well, actually, they tried it. Here's what I do. I fuck around now. I hold that receipt all over the place and I push my cart and I'm like, you can't get it. And I go, because you know what? They should have just had people there scanning it to begin with. And then I wouldn't have to go through that fucking song and dance. But welcome to America.
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 Motherfucking America.
Bones Bones Unfiltered podcast and Wolf Vair Records needs to be sponsored by Bush.
So Bush. Crack open a bush.
Taste the rainbow. Those are Skittles, aren't they?
Dude, I did a podcast the other day and the girl was putting makeup on. So I said our unaffiliated sponsor, Mary Kay, and I thanked them, while she was doing her makeup. It was good shit.
I will tell you something, and this is the honest God truth. Lucho, if you hear this, thank you. Excellent producer. He showed me the ropes, man. So Fish Tank Records, Fish Tank Recordings, up in St. Augustine, Florida. Sean Salmon, awesome mentor from Puddle of Mud. Thank you. Ken, thank you for investing. Bullet, thank you for investing. All my friends and family that have, been there for me and are still there now. Thank you. And for the people that fucking hated on me and didn't think I would get anywhere, well, don't you wait. I got a song coming for you. It's going to be real fancy too. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. It's actually, the whole second album is all about you. So you'll have fun with that one. But anyways, other than that, God bless, bro. I'm logging off. I'm going to go and fucking.
Yep,
So,
I'm
Go to
getting
bed.
ready to
Yep.
I'm getting ready to do the same
God bless
thing.
you
Much
all.
love and respect, brother. Hey, thanks
Hey.
again for being on here. I appreciate you. And
I-
Scott, thank you for introducing him. So I have yet another
Absolutely.
person.
Thank you, Scott.
Mike
And
Scott.
Mike Clacy, if he's still in here, I know I have not forgot about you. We definitely need to talk so we can find a good date.
Is that
You are
Flo
definitely one
and
that is
Mike
going to be on
and
there.
Kathleen, Brandon. That's my dog right there.
Brandon,
He's a good
yes.
dude. That's my dude. That's who I was on with earlier.
Oh, was Brandon?
Yeah, it was all his fault that I was late to you. Just
Thanks,
so you know.
Brandon.
I threw you right under the bus, bro. I hate the
My
rest of
son's
Make
named
sure-
Brandon, so
make
you got a
sure you
kick-ass
follow-
name, brother.
Make sure you follow Bones Unfiltered Podcast.
Follow
which
these
is
guys.
what is it again? Bones? What is it? Bones LLC.
Bones Enterprises LLC on Facebook. You can also find my personal account, which is Bones Warren, which I don't do as much on. Obviously, follow Wolf down here. She's Wolf Vair Records. She's Wolf Talk and Wolf
Got a lot of
Vair
pointing.
Podcast. Yeah, and then him like down around and down here, the Tumblr. You found out what his name is. You
Oh,
found out how he
swimming.
got it.
He's swimming now.
You can see how Tumblr, he tumbled right in and out of our podcast several times, but he kept
do
coming
that.
back. You couldn't keep him down. So check
got
his music
ADHD.
out. Definitely show some love for any and everybody that you know that are up and coming artists. Please show them some
I'll-
love.
I'll
Give
send you a link
likes,
as soon as we
give
get done.
stars, help them out, because a lot of people, what we're all doing here, we don't make a whole lot of money doing it. So any stars
Hey,
or anything
whoa,
like
whoa,
that is
whoa,
always
absolutely.
nice.
whoa. Slow down, Turbo. I made $26 the other day.
Did you?
Well, it took 365 days, but I made $26, man.
Oh, congratulations.
That's hey, that's fucking badass. I made 9 the other day. Well,
Yeah, look at
I mean,
yeah.
$9. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck yeah, take that, bitch. $9.
God bless you all. I'm out.
Have a good
All right,
night,
guys.
brother.
Have a good night,
Till
guys.
next time. Till
Nice
next
meeting you,
time.
Tumblr.
Nice to meet you too, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you all, man.
God bless you too, brother. Have a good night.
Sorry.
And we're gonna wrap this up. Everybody else, thank y'all so much, Flo. Thank you for hanging out the whole time. Scott, Mike, appreciate all of y'all. Brandon, thanks for dropping in. Hector, appreciate you coming in and actually seeing him in that shirt. I'm glad that you were able to be a part of that. Miss Kathleen, always a super supporter of me. And Wolf, same with Elizabeth, who was in here. She's always another one that really, really, really is always in the podcast, or at least does her best to try to do so. So there's several faces that we didn't get to see today, but that's part of it. So I'm sure we'll catch up with them later. But other than that, Wolf, I guess, well, you may do something Thursday. I don't know if you will
Thursday.
or not. And I know I'll be
I'll
doing Outlaw Whiskey on Thursday by myself, and she'll be
Okay.
doing. Who are you? Plug who you're going to be with.
Well, I got to do if Hell House has
Hell
anybody.
House.
Yeah, Hell House is usually Thursdays.
Are you doing
Um,
Thursday nights, or are you doing same time as me?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. So I think that Outlaw Whiskey, we're going to be. I think it'll be either 7 or 8 for me. I'm going to try to talk to him because he did want to touch base while we were doing this show to verify. So we do want to have Outlaw Whiskey. I know that we have been saying we're going to have them, and things just keep changing. But they had a lot of stuff going on in regards to, you know, getting everybody together. So I think this Thursday is going to be a green light. As for next week, at some point in time, I've got plenty of people. So does Wolf. We've
Yeah,
got,
we got a lot of people.
I think maybe Wednesday, if she can do it, I'm going to try to get Andrea with, she has Down syndrome, but I'm going to have her on here talking about her experiences with the CMA Fest and CMA award shows that she's gone to, because she's met a plethora of music artists. I don't know how the hell this girl does it, but she is so sweet. And it's going to be so much fun hearing her talk about her experience with all this. So the special needs podcasting is going to start ramping up. It just that takes a little time sometimes, because some of them I have to do a lot of talks with family, and it's not like I can just call people like you, Wolf, or Mike Clacy, and say, hey, are you busy? Do you do anything you want to jump on? And sometimes they're like, yeah, I ain't doing nothing. Let's do it now. It's not that easy with the special needs community. It takes a little bit more prep. But we're going to see how things go. So we're looking forward to what's to come. But again, check out Wolf. Please check out her podcasting. If you are listening on Kick and you love to watch those people do the gaming experiences, she also does gaming.
I've also been putting on Vair records too. Believe it or not, I've been getting followers just for the gaming.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet. So you well, that's good. So check her out. As for
I
me
merged.
with Kick,
I merged both the businesses together and make it easier for taxes and stuff. So
nice.
Plus, it brings more people to watch the podcast, and people will watch the gaming. So, I mean, it kind of works out.
Hell yeah. So definitely check them out. Check her out. You know, if you see somebody gaming and you know how to do all that stuff, I still don't know. I got to learn how to do that shit too. I don't know how y'all do the whole stars and galaxies, and I don't know. I got to learn how to do that shit. But if you know how to do it, like I say, if you're watching somebody and you got some extras lying around, throw them at these artists, because a lot of these people, they do these podcasts and they put a lot of time and energy in it. And until you really make it big, and to be honest with you, I don't know for sure, I could be wrong, but I would almost think that even if your podcast takes off, I don't think you really start making money until you get sponsorships.
Right.
I think once somebody sponsors you, that's when you start making stuff.
And just to quote what you're saying, just remember, y'all, when you give people stars, you can actually turn that into charity, and you can put that into your taxes, so you can get that money back.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, there you go. But anyway, I guess we'll wrap this up tonight, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Mike just sent you stars.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He's so fucking cool. I still got to learn how to do that.
Well, I need a sponsor too, because I've been looking for some. I mean, I went to like 30 places in Ohio, and nobody said they would sponsor me. So,
well, I think it takes a while. I'm sure that you got to get a pretty good following before somebody wants to do it. You know.
Well, Mike just said, "Well, let's talk about sponsor then." So, I mean.
Oh well, you never know. Yeah.
If he knows something, then share it. I'm glad to listen.
I don't know how you do it, but I'm sure I bet you when Joe Rogan finally hit big, I bet sponsors came out of the woodwork. He probably didn't even have to look for it. They probably just found him. You know, so it'd probably take a while. And hell, we're just getting started, so I don't give two shits if I make anything right now, or it doesn't really make a difference to me. Like I say, if we still got 4 people in here, I don't care if we have 4 or 400. I had a ball with, I don't know how many we had total at one given time, because I don't pay any attention to it, because it doesn't matter. I mean, the people that were in this comment list to my right are all the people that I care about, and people that I know support the shit out of, me, especially growing, and same with you. Right. We're definitely trying to get this to take off, and it's one of those things that, it's just going to take some time. So hopefully we got a good product, and she's got a good product with what she does. And hopefully I'll have a good product with what I do. And if hopefully people enjoy it, especially the whole special needs thing. I really hope people like it, because it's not about me. It's not about making stars or none of that shit with that. When it comes to that, it's really just about giving the platform to the special needs community for them to just brag about themselves. Because, I've been in Special Olympics now for, I think, 8 years. I've been coaching 3 different events. And it frustrates me because the special needs community, at least here in Kentucky, you get the shittiest times to have to play your sports because they make sure that, like spring ball, fall ball, they get priority. The special needs community gets the scraps. And that's why I've told people, if I ever do, if I were to ever get a podcast so popular where I become a Joe Rogan, which I know it's like a shot in the dark, but if that ever happened, as noble as it is to donate tons of money like these celebrities do to these different charities, like say cancer is a noble cause, but it's a billion-dollar industry. Everyone wants to donate to cancer, but you know what? It's like, not me. I'd rather donate. If I was that rich and had that much money where I could donate a sick amount of money, I want to do it to the special needs community for like Special Olympics, to where the special needs community can have their own shit. They don't have to play second fiddle to anybody. If they want to do spring ball, they do spring ball. If they do want to do fall ball, they do fall ball. When my kid does fucking softball in fucking August. So you got the handicapped kids are in the hottest time of the year because that's what we have to work with. But you know what? If they ever had their own facility where no one could use that facility but the special needs community, I think it would be awesome. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, again, look forward to that. I hope it turns out good. I hope people want to listen to what an autistic kid has to say. I want to see people want to listen to a Down syndrome kid talk about their life experiences. And if you don't like it, then just politely leave the room, and that's fine. We understand. But for those who may want to see that, I think it'll be a good thing. And it just gives them a platform where they can feel like they're a part of something too. Even, because to them, they're not going to know that they're not on a Joe Rogan podcast when they're on a Bones podcast. All they know is somebody asked me to be on a podcast, and maybe they've never had that opportunity. So to them, it would just be cool as hell. That's what I want to try to make happen. So we'll see what happens. Kathleen's got 3 cousins that are autistic, and I've got a lot of people. There's so many. There's just so many. And I think this will be really fun. But hopefully I'm right. I hope it don't, I hope it goes well. I think it will. So anyway, Mike said you can DM him.
Yeah, I commented on something so that he could find me, but I sent him a friend request. It's all good. I got it fixed.
And I agree with Mike. Nothing gets fixed with cancer. It's cure. It's all about the money. And I think that's what it is too. Honestly, and this is conspiracy theory at its finest, but I think they have a cure for cancer. But I think they're not going to fucking give it because they don't. Because if they give it, that multi-billion-dollar industry of money that comes in charitably, there will be no need for it anymore.
Right.
So they don't want to lose that money. They want they want that money. And that's so much. And that's why if I was ever famous, I'm not donating to cancer. And it's not because I don't care. It's because I think donating to the special needs community is way more important to me, maybe not to some people, but but I also have a handicapped kid. So I know what it's like. And he's benefited greatly from stuff like Special Olympics, the fucking Ronald McDonald House, the Vair charities. He's donated, he's not donated. He's I just had a fucking brain fart. Where he's benefited from that kind of stuff, and over the years. So those are very near and dear to my heart. So that's why.
Sorry to hear that, Mike.
What's he say? I'm fighting it now. It just sucks. Oh yeah. and I worry about it. I'm glad you're fighting it, brother, and you keep fighting. You kick its fucking ass.
You're right, exactly.
But man, Mike is, I tell you what, stand up dude, man. Just super classy guy for sure. And I'm glad I know him. And Mike, I haven't forgot about you, brother. I'll try to get with you next week or something, and we can do some chit chatting and find out what works good for you and when you'd like to do it. Because I'd love to have you on the show, brother. And I know you're on my list.
I definitely want to be. I definitely want to be on that one. I want to meet Mike.
Oh, for sure, 100%, 100%. Yeah, because I've got him on my list of people so far that have shown interest. So, and I still got a long list. I mean, and I'm sure you do too. I mean, my list is still growing every day. So, which is
thanks,
really
Mike.
That's really flattering too. That a shitty podcast like the Bones Unfiltered podcast, and we've got plenty of people that want to be on it. So that says that I guess it ain't as shitty as I think it is,
It's not
which
shitty.
is good.
It's a fun time.
But I'm
We all
always
have
my
fun.
worst enemy, man. I'm hardest on myself. I always think that I suck, and I don't. I'm actually pretty good at some things. So, but he says I can get a few
Get a
heavy
heavy
hitters
hit.
for you too. Oh, and I guarantee he can, because he knows way more people than I know, for sure. So, but anyway, Wolf, much love to you, honey. You're
Same to you, brother.
my little cohort in crime. Even though we are straight laced, we don't do crime, but we do have fun.
Yeah,
That's
we
for
do.
sure.
We do have a lot of fun.
We do have.
And
a lot of
everybody
fun.
loves my laugh. So I mean, that's a bonus.
Well, you got a good laugh. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with your laugh at all. I like it too. I like
Good night, Mike.
night, brother. But night, everybody. Night, Wolf. I hope you have a good evening. And
You too.
thanks for being on here. I think we had a great
absolutely.
show. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And I'm learning shit. God dang, I'm learning how to put videos in. I tell you what, I'm gonna be the regular guru for
Good night,
it's all over
Kathleen.
with. Kathleen, much love to you, honey. She's so nice. I tell you what, her,
Good
Elizabeth.
night, Flo.
I didn't see Val today, which sucks, but Val's
I didn't say
awesome.
Mary either.
Flo, it's very nice. Thanks for being in here, Flo. And Flo hung out the whole time. You have a great night too, honey. Yeah, I don't know Flo. It's the first time I saw her, but man, what a nice
never
lady.
seen her either.
And she hung out what a trooper, man. For a no-name podcast, and she hung it out. I appreciate that, Miss Flo.
Thanks a lot, Miss Flo.
So, and then of course Scott Braley is just,
Yeah, love Scott.
dude, Scott's awesome, dude. And he's always looking out, man. He really is always looking out. He's a cool dude. I hope to meet him someday in person too. There's
Yeah,
so
he
many
said-
people now I want to meet in person,
You're right. He sent me your link earlier, and because he shows me a whole bunch of new people that I need to meet and stuff that's going on. So he sent me your link to your podcast, and I said, "Yeah, I know, I'm on it."
Oh, yeah, because a lot of people do. Oh, and I didn't release it. I was going to do it on yours the next time I do one with you. That thing I made, you can put it out, obviously, but that thing I made you, which granted, ChatGPT made it, but I was proud of myself that I got it to work.
I'm gonna put it on merch. I literally am. And we could.
I
share
thought
the
it turned out
profit.
good, but I'm gonna wait and the next time I'm gonna be on your show, you're gonna tell me who it is, and that's when I'm gonna plaster it and put whoever Hell House or whoever we're doing, and then I'm gonna put it then. But
Well,
but
it's on my
I mean,
page. Did you see it? You seen I tagged you in it?
oh yeah, and you could release it. I don't care. I'm holding it. I wanted to hold it for that reason, for myself, just so I could post something for you when I know I'm going to be on yours, kind of like I did for his. And one thing I was trying to do, and I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I will learn, was I wanted to learn how to do intro music to where I could do the intro music of a song of a musician that we're doing at that time. So like every intro would be different, because like I could have done a Tumblr song today. Then
Right.
Thursday I could do an Outlaw Whiskey song. But I've got to learn how to fucking do that shit. So
Well,
I don't know how well that's going to work.
Flo, Kathleen, make sure you follow Bones Enterprises LLC, period, and follow Wolf Vair Records on Facebook.
And thanks for throwing the period in there. I totally
welcome.
fucked that up. I should have had my glasses on because I didn't want the stupid period. But on the same token, I think the period may save me because
in all honesty,
no one thinks to put a period back there. So I
in
think
all
it'd be
honesty,
easy.
you probably thought anything with an LLC always has a period after it, and that's probably what you were thinking of when you put the LLC.
Well,
on
and
there.
you know what? That's a good point too. So I don't know if I did it, or you know how you sometimes you're typing shit and then it just
Mhm.
automatically puts the period. And I don't know how it happened, but I do
Or
know
you
that
may have done it too because you know that a period comes LLC after
well,
LLC.
and that's true too. Absolutely. And I knew I had a problem when I saw somebody had Bones Enterprises LLC, and I was like, how the hell did they make a Facebook page on the same damn thing that I had? And that's when I realized I had a stupid period at the end. And I'm like, well, shit. But I guess it's all right because then I could say, well, as long as it has the LLC with a period, you'll know that's like, I don't even,
Right.
I may not even have to ever even, what do they call that? Certify it with the blue
Right.
check because it's like, I got a period after my LLC.
You got a
period.
period.
I got a period. Look what I can do with my period. I'd be like, okay.
Thanks,
And
Kathleen.
Kathleen,
I appreciate you.
I follow Bones always. Yes, she does, and I love you, Kathleen. You're flipping awesome, and I hope I meet
Also-
her. I hope I meet her one day in person too. I really do.
I'll
'cause
put
she's
the Wolf Fair Records link in the comments when we get done. I have to take my dog outside though before I do that. But just come
Ooh,
back
your
later.
dog, she's cross-legged right now. You're 30 minutes late.
No, because I actually took her door dashing with me, and she was outside, so she.
Oh, so you
it was
broke
only
the
like
cycle.
6, 7. Yeah, it was like 6
Yeah.
hours ago. She went to the bathroom, so she's good.
I love you too, Miss Kathleen. Kathleen's so awesome. I talk to her all the time. She's so great. There's so many, man. I've got a handful of ladies on here that I talk to. I mean, I consistently, and I love it. I just think it's great. I got one little lady that is she is German. She don't speak any English. I so wanted to FaceTime her so I could just talk to her in person, but she wouldn't understand what I'm saying. I wouldn't understand what she's saying. But she's got two different accounts because she does one of us has to do with video gaming, like some game or something that she does online, and it's she does it with American and in Germany. But her name's Rita, and Miss Rita she's so sweet too.
Oh, that's
I've
cool.
never met her, and I probably never will. Her living in all the way over in Germany, but this lady, we talk like pretty much every day.
That's cool.
Same with Kathleen. I think I pretty much say something to Kathleen at least once a day. If not, I definitely always think about her because she's good peeps, helping me grow and learn. So. But much love to you, Wolf, because you definitely have you've done a whole lot to try to help me out, and I greatly appreciate your knowledge.
Oh no problem.
So
It's fun.
it is, and we have a good time. Got good chemistry with everybody. So, but anyway, I guess it's time to wrap this up. We've been talking for another 24 minutes, so
Right.
But you have a good night.
You too.
All
Good
of
night,
y'all out
everybody.
there,
Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much. Love y'all. And we'll see you all either on hers or on mine on Thursday.
Yep.
We'll be doing Outlaw Whiskey, and she'll be doing Hell House and whoever he brings, which she doesn't know yet. So we'll see what happens. But we'll catch you all on Thursday. And then next week, hopefully we'll have 2 or 3 shows next week.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Love y'all. Peace.
Love y'all too. Have a good night.